550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
Hey, Doug Caldwell, why is the road closed in front of Caldwell Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price, even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caldwell Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale of WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck Box of Prizes. Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses, Golden Mattress. Why pay for a one-sided mattress when you can get a two-sided mattress for less than the price of a one-sided mattress? At Southern Comfort, we stock the only two-sided pocketed coil mattress on the market. We stock the old-school heavy-duty coil mattress for the 300-plus pound size person. We have plush to fur to fit whatever comfort level you're looking for. And everything's in stock. So why wait and why pay high prices for a one-sided mattress when you can get two sides for less than the price of a one side? Come on by the gold standard of two-sided mattresses. And this just in, stop by now to see the brand new inventory of recliners by Best Home Furnishings at Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress, 1010 Salisbury Road in Statesville. Get a ride on time. Iredell County Transportation System, ICATS, provides safe, affordable transportation for all residents. ICATS help Iredell County residents get to and from the store, dialysis, work, doctor visits, parks and recreation, and so much more. ICATS works with everyone to provide safe transportation on schedule. Have peace of mind when traveling with ICATS. They hire professional drivers to help serve our community. ICATS continues to be a well-known, respected public transportation system, and they strive to work with their riders to ensure everyone has a positive experience. Dial 704-873-9393 to schedule your ride today. That's 704-873-9393, or visit rideicats.com.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces,
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, I choose Iredell for my health care. Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Could be in the mid to upper 40s as we're heading out this Tuesday morning. The rain's moved out. It's going to be mostly sunny and less humid today. Our highs are going to be in the upper 50s, and our overnight lows are going to be in the low 30s. It's going to be sunny on Wednesday. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s. And on Thursday, it's going to be partly sunny. We do have a chance for some afternoon showers. Highs are going to be in the upper 60s. We do have freeze and frost potential for Wednesday and Thursday mornings. We had a good soaking yesterday. Today we can get outside and soak up some nice sunny South spring weather. And that's today's weather from your sunny South weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
Cowboys ain't easy to love in their heart. They'd rather give you a song than time to go. From star belt buckle, no faded Levi, night begins to do this. You don't understand, you
Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes don't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different. Oh.
It's going to be a much cooler day. Temperatures today only climbing up maybe close to 60 degrees. The rain's moving out. Still see some raindrops falling here, but it should be a great day. Now tonight, as we go into the overnight hours of Wednesday morning, just a heads up, we're likely to see some frost or even a light freeze. So tender plants, gardeners, landscapers, you might have to take some cautions tonight. We'll warm up to the low 60s again on Wednesday, likely another frost as we go into Thursday morning with temperatures upper 30s to near 40s. So enjoy the sunny, dry weather. It's going to be much cooler than we had this past weekend.
My dad was a nurse administrator for years and years, so he grew up in Virginia, so I knew a little bit about hospice from the nursing home growing up.
Live and local from Statesville every day, 550 and 92.9 WAME, Real Country. Billy Buck Mornings.
I don't worship the ground you walk on. I never have, and that's a fact. I won't follow or try to find you, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you'll buy that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Yeah, if you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Please, baby, baby, come back home. It's so cold and dark here all alone. You come back, I promise I'll be good. You come home, baby, like I should. I laughed when you packed your bags and told me goodbye. I hollered, I don't need you, oh, but honey, that's a lie. Please, please, baby, baby, come back home. It's so cold and dark here all alone. You come back, I promise I'll be good. You come home, baby, like I should. If you don't come home, dear, I know I'll go insane. Sweetheart, I plead guilty, darling, I'll take all the blame. Please, please, baby, baby, come back home. It's so cold and dark here all alone. You come back, I promise I'll be good. You come home, baby, like I should. on, baby. I like I should.
Yeah, it's real country, 550 and 92.9 WAME. It's 18 minutes after 6 o'clock. Yes, sir. Thanks for the heads up there. Sometimes you have to get the listeners to figure out what's going on. We have, when we put the new cameras in, they have microphones on the cameras. But our computer here will occasionally take it off of the main sound and put it on one of the computer or one of the cameras, and so you get real live what's going on behind the scenes talk. Make sure if you hear that, you call me and let me know. Just in case somebody's saying something they shouldn't be saying while the microphones are turned off. Not that that would ever happen. All right, at 19 after 7, actually, we have some serious stuff that happened. This happened around 3:20 this morning, according to the Highway Patrol. Multiple lanes of 77 South at the Iredell-Mecklenburg line are closed this morning because of an accident. The crash appeared to be in the left lane or express lane. Crews were using the right shoulder to allow single lane of traffic to pass. The Highway Patrol confirmed that one person died in this crash. The road's expected to reopen. It says close to 7. We'll see. Then our buddies over at Firewire was saying it's Mount. Let's see. Well, Mount Morn is the fire department's on the scene. Let's see. A 2-vehicle accident. 77 shut down for an extended period. And last that he checked at 6:10, the interstate is still shut down, except for they're letting you around on that one side. But they may close it again, depending on wreckers and everything like that, trying to get things squared away. So, unfortunately, things turned out to be not so good for at least one person there, it looks like. All right, so we'll keep you informed about that. If you're heading on the Interstate 77 South and you're in the middle of that, or you're coming upon that, let us know about it. If we need to pass on any more information, we'll certainly do it. 20 minutes after 6 o'clock here. It's clear. It's cold, 43. Our temperature out there this morning.
With more than 20,000 students, Iredell-Statesville schools rank among the 20 largest school districts in North Carolina. Our teachers represent a wealth of knowledge, with the average teacher in our district having 15 years of teaching experience. Iredell-Statesville Schools' innovative approach blends a one-to-one technology initiative with collaborative best practices and a hands-on approach to learning. In addition to traditional school settings, the district provides a wide range of exciting educational opportunities through our choice programs, specifically designed for unique student needs. No matter your age, your background, or your personal goals, there's a place for you in the Iredell-Statesville schools.
Ryan Scott's at Randy Marion Chevy in Statesville, and what are you doing now?
I tell you, we got the deals going on. Typical Randy Marion fashion. King of Price. 2024 brand new Chevrolet Malibu LT starting at $19,988. $19,988, brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
I got a pint of beans so hot and steamy, a pint of slaw in red or white, a pound of fresh barbecue fresh off the hog, a dozen hush puppies, and a whole lot more to feed your family of 4. Call Randy's Barbecue now at 704-873-4444 or 704-528-2300. Let Randy's take care of dinner tonight. Southern barbecue done right. Springtime is here, and our showroom is blooming. Who has a game room in the works? Are you looking for family and home entertainment? Look no further than Pocket Change Amusement. We're your premier source with the largest retail showroom in the area. Open to the public, and we offer competitive pricing you just can't beat. Pool tables, foosball, air hockey, shuffleboard, jukeboxes, neon signs, skee ball, arcade systems, supplies, and so much more. Come see us Monday through Friday, 10 to 5. 2731 Ebony Hill Road in Statesville. Just a half mile off I-77, exit 45. Come on in the jukebox store. Grass seed, fertilizer, straw, lime, weed and feed. If your yard needs it, Lowry's in Harmony has it. Whether you're patching up those pesky bare spots, kicking weeds to the curb, or giving your lawn the VIP treatment it deserves, we've got everything to make your grass greener. Literally. Don't let your yard be the one the neighbors whisper about. Get ahead of spring and give your lawn a fresh start. Stop by Lowry's in beautiful downtown Harmony today, and let's grow something great together.
Snap your fingers, I'll come running back to you on bended
Why are you up so early?
Why are you up so early?
Early bird gets the worm. And also,
Going to be a terrific show.
Tuesday morning show.
It's a terrific Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's terrific.
What's terrific?
My favorite show.
Favorite show. Terrific. That's just terrific. This is just terrific. Terrific Tuesday.
Let's get ready. It's showtime.
That's what they always do it in radio. You know, you had Throwback Thursday. What was it? Finally Friday or Fearless Friday, 2 for Tuesday. Now it's Terrific Tuesday. So there you go. All right. Good morning. It is clear skies. Got us a kind of half moon out there. It looks like 43 our temperature. So a little chilly as compared to what we've been having here over the past while. So it looks like it'll be a beautiful spring day. Hopefully some of that pollen was washed away. Brian Collins, good morning to you out there on the Facebooks. We appreciate it. Bombo said had 3.5 inches of rain. 38 up there in his part of the world. Please, someone take Mother Nature's beer away from her. It's heading out. There's Daryl. Good morning, Mr. McMillan. You have yourself a wonderful day today. Thank you. Dean Talbert's laughing at my mishaps this morning. Thank you. Ross, good morning. Did we go back to March? Enjoy the sunshine. The rain soaks to the ground today. Yes, sir. Shane Huffman, good morning to you, sir. There's Kenny Wallace. There's Darla. Thanks for all the rain, Lord. Hope it holds down that yellow haze for a while. It will. There's Dean again. Morning, all you fine folks listening to WAME. Thank the Lord for some good rain yesterday. Amen. And there's Debbie Wallace. Good morning, Debbie. And there's Sissy O'Delita. She's up ready to roll. Paramedic Ron texted, gosh, I remember what time it was. Anyway, he overslept this morning. So he says he's on the way in today. So when you see something wrong with the cameras or any of the other stuff, it's because Paramedic Ron's not here. And, oh, wait. He says he's passing by Love's right now. Oh, don't pass by your Love. Oh, the service station Love. Oh, I got it. Okay, the truck stop. All right, it's 6:32.
Greetings, music lovers. Ray Benson here from Asleep at the Wheel. Merle Fest 2025, presented by Window World, delivers music, moments, and memories each year. Join the fun to hear the Avett Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, The Dead South, Watch House, Wyatt Flores, I'm With Her, Leftover Salmon, The Warren Treaty, The Steel Drivers, Sam Bush, Red Cobb, Stephen Wilson Jr., Asleep at the Wheel, and more. Join us on April 24th through the 27th in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Visit merlefest.org for the full lineup to volunteer or purchase tickets.
Hello, everyone. This is Jeff McNeely, owner of G&M Milling Company at 4000 Taylorsville Highway in beautiful downtown Lowray, North Carolina. We are a full-service, family-owned livestock feed mill that has feed for whatever animals you have. We also sell seeds that are specifically bred for forage grown in western North Carolina. Please come see us or call us at 704-873-5758 or check us out on Facebook. Thank you for supporting small local businesses like us, and may God bless y'all.
Breakbush in Moxville is hiring full-time. Breakbush understands the importance of your work environment, work and life balance, employment benefits, and employment satisfaction. Entry-level wages starting at $17 an hour. Skilled positions up to $30 an hour. Breakbush offers dental, vision, medical insurance, paid vacations, and 401k for all employees. Breakbush just celebrated 95 years being family-owned and couldn't have made this possible without their employees. Breakbush offers a $1,000 sign-on bonus with opportunity for a referral bonus. Apply now at breakbush.com.
Grass seed, fertilizer, straw, lime, weed and feed. If your yard needs it, Lowry's and Harmony has it. Whether you're patching up those pesky bare spots, kicking weeds to the curb, or giving your lawn the VIP treatment it deserves, we've got everything to make your grass greener. Literally. Don't let your yard be the one the neighbors whisper about. Get ahead of spring and give your lawn a fresh start. Stop by Lowry's in beautiful downtown Harmony today, and let's grow something great together. All righty, it is 25 minutes away from 7 o'clock here on this Tuesday morning. Hey to Bruce out. He's stuck on 77 South. Like we were saying just a minute ago, there was a wreck early this morning, forget what time it said, about 3. Oh, it's back over here. 3:20 this morning. It's when they called it in. So they're still trying to get things cleaned up from that. It's a 2-vehicle accident. Unfortunately, there was a fatality there. So hopefully they'll get things reopened here in another half hour, 45 minutes or so. So just take it easy. As you're heading southbound, it's 77. What can you say? Anyway, Richard Wellman, good morning to you. Alfredita Hati is up and rolling this morning. Time for Food and Farm Radio, brought to you by our friends at A&A Sales and Service, Turnersburg Highway. That's Highway 21 North in Statesville.
Hey there, this is Andrea Sherrill with Cooperative Extension, and April is National Stress Awareness Month. And maybe you don't need a month to be reminded of stress, but we do need to pay attention to how our bodies are responding to stress, what we're doing for ourselves or our self-care in times of stress, or things that we're doing to prevent us from getting stressed. And as a dietitian, people talk to me about, what are some key behaviors that I can do to help manage stress? And the top ones are, staying hydrated with water, movement, AKA exercise, sleep, and just having a self-care routine at all times, not just when we're stressed, because all those things are and can be used as preventative measures. Because we know when we're stressed, forget your routine. It goes out the window. You're not making time to eat or sleep, and neither am I. You're staying up late. And we need to be using the same tools for stress management as the same tools for stress care. It's like it just goes hand in hand. And I want to talk to you about a piece of the puzzle that you might be forgetting about or not thinking about, but it's our food choices, because our food choices can have an impact on our mood, our concentration, our energy levels, our sleep, all of those things. You need to be eating balanced meals, which we've heard forever to eat a balanced meal, but those meals need to fill you up to be satisfied physically and psychologically. So we want to talk about prioritizing nutrient dense foods such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, and fish. I was going to say all those things, while limiting or avoiding foods and drinks known to negatively impact stress, uh, aka highly or overly processed foods, alcohol, and added sugar. Those types of foods and drinks are known to cause stress or increase our stress. But I'm going to give you some foods that are linked to stress relief. The first is fatty fish, such as salmon, tuna, trout, and sardines. The next, beans and lentils. They have numerous health advantages, not just enhancing our mood, but helping to reduce the risk of heart disease. And also, as a side note, beans and lentils are a great source of protein, and they're pretty uh, inexpensive uh, in regard or in comparison to other protein sources. Berries boost a wealth of antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds. I cannot stress berries in your diet, top priority. The next, apples, pears, bananas, and citrus fruit. You know, increasing fruit consumption overall may aid in stress reduction. Nobody's ever really angry at themselves for eating a piece of fruit, but we do kind of maybe get stressed out or we're mad when we don't snack on our fruit. So, but particular fruits or specific fruits have been associated with lower stress levels. And those apples, pears, bananas, and citrus fruits, along with those berries, have been known to help aid in stress reduction. Then leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables such as Swiss chard, spinach, broccoli, and other leafy greens. Top priority should be given when you're planning your foods or your meals to add these foods to it. And the last I'm going to talk about is avocados. They are abundant in magnesium and fiber, which both hold potential in stress reduction. So I just gave you a few foods to think about when you are trying to manage your stress. But don't just eat these when you're trying to manage your stress. Eat these types of foods to keep you from hopefully getting more stressed. And then the foods you should avoid or limit: excessive caffeine consumption, alcohol, overconsumption of alcohol, artificial sweeteners, and added sugars. These are all known to increase stress levels within the body. So, hopefully, this has got you thinking about some ways that can help you manage your stress.
It's stress because I have no idea what a cruciferous is. It's a sorry. It's Food and Farm Radio, brought to you by our friends at A&A Sales and Service, right there on Turnersburg Highway. That's Highway 21 North in beautiful Statesville.
This is Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
All right, it's 10 minutes till 7 o'clock, 6:50 on a Tuesday morning. Yes, Kentucky morning. So there's Paramedic Ron. He made it in this morning. Good morning. Okay. Apparently we had you off.
Over there. There we go.
We had.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. We had Jeff McNeely. When Jeff McNeely or any of our special guests come in, we turn all the other microphones off so that
So it doesn't echo.
That's right. Because we do have an echo here in this cavernous studio. Okay, well, not really. But anyway, it's the Randy Marion studio here high above Signal Hill. Let's see. Welcome in some more of our good Facebook listeners. Vaughn says now it's 37 degrees out the door at his house up there in kind of northern Ardale County. And we're still waiting on another estimate of time. 77 South had a big wreck down at the Iredell Mecklenburg line. It said Goodrum Road, and I don't know, that may be the name of the street there at exit 30. I'm not sure, but anyway.
Goodrum Road?
Goodrum, Goodrum, just before the Goodrum Road exit. So I don't know that. I don't know which exit that is, but it's 77 South right there at the county line. So.
Goodrum Road is exit 30.
Okay, well, that's
just
the Davidson exit.
That's
what that is. So anyway, all right. So good morning, Jimmy. Sissy Odelita says, hi, Uncle Ron.
Hi, Sissy.
Uncle Ron. And Pat Murphy, good morning. You have a wonderful day as well. Thank y'all for tuning in on the Facebooks this morning.
I heard you say Dean was on a little while ago.
Did what?
Dean Tolbert was listening a little bit ago.
Yes.
So he and his wife are apparently having a debate or.
Oh, are
something.
they?
Yes. There is and I'll have to show you the picture that Linda posted.
Wait, is that the pink thing?
Yes. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Pink Dean.
What did Dean say? I didn't see what the thing was.
I didn't see what he said, but he said everybody else was colorblind.
So it's pink, and then somebody seemed like they wrote fuchsia or some odd color. So anyway, so
I have to go back and look.
I'd have to see. So Dean, do you say red? That'd be fine. Or maybe you've even said purple. When you get to those colors like that, whatever.
Yeah, it's pink.
Now, if you really want to get into it, you can go like, no, that's luscious pink. No, that's, dandelion pink. I don't know what it is. So they got weird names for everything. 6 minutes till 7 o'clock here, Rise and Shine. It's a cool Tuesday morning.
Ryan Scott's over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford, pre-owned right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here. So number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford pre-owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Carolina Hearing and Tinnitus offers complete hearing services, including hearing testing, hearing aid fittings and repair, hearing protection, tinnitus management, cochlear implant and balance evaluations. We now are offering the Lanier device for tinnitus management. Carolina Hearing and Tinnitus has 4 locations to serve you: 703 Bryant Street in Statesville and 114 Moore Lake Drive in Mooresville. For information or to make an appointment, call 704-872-1670 or go to carolinahearingandtinnitus.com. If your garden dreams are blooming, we've got everything you need to make them a reality. Whether you're after lush ferns to spruce up your porch, vibrant flowering baskets for a pop of color, or hardy succulents that thrive on a little neglect, we won't judge. We've got you covered. Plus, our garden vegetables and bedding plants will have your backyard looking like a farmer's market in no time. And that's just the beginning. We're stocked with so much more to help you grow your perfect paradise. Swing by Steel 5 Farm Greenhouse, 6420 Chenault Road in Cleveland, and let us help you plant happiness this spring. Plant happiness in your household. All right. It is 5 minutes until 7 o'clock. And Sussman's out there this morning. So you're philosophizing this morning. What?
Oh, we were talking about peaches.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Yes. Peaches.
And brother Paramedic Ron over there started singing a little Presidents of the United States of America.
America.
Millions of peaches for me.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Oh yeah.
Millions of
Yeah, that's
peaches
a
for me. I don't know that one. I just don't know the one. You've got peaches. I want to shake your tree or something.
I'll have to look
Yeah,
that one up.
that's your Steve Miller band. He's Glenn Miller's cousin.
He must be. Yes, I didn't think about that. It's all in the Miller family.
But that one Ron was singing, it was a 90s.
A 90s.
I don't know if you'd call it grunge rock. It wasn't quite grunge rock. It was more of a stunt, really. I think
a
stunt or a stump.
Stunt.
Okay.
A gimmick.
I got you.
But because the name of the band was Presidents of the United States of America.
That's the name of the band?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
But the initials were POT, USA.
Ah, I see.
It works.
Yeah.
My goodness.
They did sing a little song, Old Man on the Back Porch. It was pretty cool. Had a banjo in it.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
It's good.
I bet it
wasn't quite. It wasn't up to the WAME material that we play on here, but it was okay.
But it was there. It was close.
It didn't have the quality. Didn't have the soul
that you needed. Well, Paramedic Ron is feeling a little touch this morning. He didn't get home till midnight last night, and
it was a late night.
And then he overslept this morning.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Good grief.
He's got to learn.
Ron, I'm just gonna tell you, ain't nothing good happens after 9 o'clock.
Oh, I agree.
So you need to get on home.
I agree.
You young folks out there, hooting and nannying and.
There's mischief going on out there at that time of night.
The plan was to be home, and some other things changed. So.
Yes. So I mean, when you're called upon to be an angel of mercy,
right.
You have to get up in the middle of the night. That's what I.
Well, so my dad, he hadn't been with us in a while now,
right?
But he was getting older in years, and my sister and brother-in-law were out there, and it started getting a little bit late. And they were kind of wanting to try to help him get in bed or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he looked at him and said, well, he said, I ain't meaning to keep y'all. He said, I'm going to go on to bed so y'all can stay if you want to. But, just lock the door when you leave. And he got up, started getting ready for bed, and they're like, well, I guess he doesn't need any help. Sometimes you got to do that. I don't mean to keep you, but, it's getting close. I'm going to go on to bed. Y'all lock the door when you leave.
Oh, I do know those. I've done that myself. Well, y'all, it's been nice visiting, but I'm heading to bed. I
got to go to bed.
It's a quarter till 9, and I just got to go to bed. So that's like
you done had your nap. You got to have a little nap before you go to bed because you don't want to go to bed tired.
That's right.
you just don't sleep as good.
That's it. All right. Do you know what time it is?
Man, it is 7 o'clock.
Woo!
Real Country. It's 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
Yes, it is. Cool out there this morning. Clear skies, and we'll have sunshine. Looking for temperatures today to only be in the, close to 60 is going to be about it. I was just taking a look to see if this is an update on the it. Nope, this is another one. So we've got a wreck that happened early this morning, and it had blocked up 77 South. So, and that was right down around the Davidson exit.
Look like it, yeah.
So it may still be a problem there. A little earlier, one of our great fine listeners, Bruce Davis, was stuck in the traffic. So if you're heading southbound, keep an eye out on that. And I'm just looking. This is not the interstate. There's something on Gibbs Road. So they're working on that right now. So wherever Gibbs Road is, I have to look and see. It's in the Mooresville area. All right. So watch out for traffic, especially southbound 77 and other roadways around this morning. It is a couple of minutes after 7 o'clock. We get the news update brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency on East Front Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. Well, the Idaho County Board of Commissioners approved a $235,000 economic incentive for Keselowski Advanced Manufacturing, which is planning to make $23 million investment in some new equipment. Jan Bosser, President and CEO of the Iredell Economic Development, requested the incentives during last Tuesday's Board of Commissioners meeting. Keselowski Advanced Manufacturing is planning to purchase new equipment to support its work in the military, aerospace, and energy sectors. The company, which is located at the Statesville Regional Airport, will receive the economic incentive in the form of property tax refund over 5 years if it meets the criteria outlined in the agreement with the county. In addition to the investment, the new equipment, the company plans to add up to 20 new positions. A reminder that the City of Statesville Public Grounds and Cemeteries Division is removing all time-worn flowers, wreaths, and similar items from Oakwood and Belmont cemeteries this week. Additionally, please note that certain items, including wire, metal, bricks, stone, wood stakes, bird feeders, candles, solar lights, wind chimes, and concrete statues, are prohibited in Oakwood and Belmont cemeteries. If you'd like more information about this, please contact Dino Williams, 704-878-3431. The Iredell County Health Department invites the community to celebrate National Public Health Week at its Your Health, Our Mission open house event on Thursday from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. The event will provide you with an opportunity to meet team members, tour the mobile health unit, browse available health services and resources, and enter a raffle for a chance to win prizes. Enjoy refreshments while they celebrate public health and continue the mission of building a healthier Iredell County. It's a free community event, and all are welcome to attend. If you'd like to register, you can call 704-878-5337 for assistance. Take a look at that weather forecast with Sherry Bell Wilson and sports, all coming up in just a moment. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck box of prizes.
Greetings, music lovers. Ray Benson here from Asleep at the Wheel. Merle Fest 2025, presented by Window World, delivers music, moments, and memories each year. Join the fun to hear the Avett Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, The Dead South, Watch House, Wyatt Flores, I'm With Her, Leftover Salmon, The Warren Treaty, The Steel Drivers, Sam Bush, Red Cobb, Stephen Wilson Jr., Asleep at the Wheel, and more. Join us on April 24th through the 27th in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Visit merlefest.org for the full lineup to volunteer or purchase tickets.
Your ride deserves the best sound on the road, and at Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, we're here to make it happen. You've invested in your bike, and now it's time to invest in your sound. Rockford Fosgate stereo systems installed by pros who ride just like you. And here's the best part. Labor starts at just $250. That's right, premium sound at an unbeatable price. Stop by Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, 2313 West Front Street in Statesville, or call 704-380-2181. Get loud. Get Rockford Fosgate. Come ride with us. Eagle Rental is your secret weapon for conquering any project, from fixing a fence to building a fortress. Need tools? Well, they got more than a hardware store on steroids. Need some advice? Their team dishes out pro tips faster than you can say, how's this thing work? Whether you're a DIY daredevil or a pro with a plan, Eagle Rental ensures you got the right gear and the know-how how to crush it. Skip the guesswork. Eagle Rental has your back and your project. In Statesville and Troutman, Eagle Rental.
ProgressiveInsurance.com presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Monday was an off day for the Braves. They're scheduled to take on the Phillies tonight, 7:15, first pitch at Truist Park. Atlanta 1-8 on the season, 1-1 at home. The Phillies come in with a 7-2 record, 2-1 away from home. 1-0 Zach Wheeler starts for Philly, while 0-1 Chris Sale scheduled to take the ball for the Braves. Road game tonight for the Carolina Hurricanes at Buffalo. The Canes are winless in 2. They've clinched the playoff berth. Buffalo still mathematically alive in the playoff race, but sit 11 points out of a wild card spot with just 6 games remaining. Buffalo riding a 4-game winning streak. They have victories in 7 of their last 10. D1Baseball.com top 25 this week. Clemson up 2 spots to number 4. The Tar Heels jumped 3 spots to number 16. Coastal Carolina stayed put at number 21. Bundle auto and home, renters, or condo and save with Progressive. That's the Sports Flash. I'm Chuck Sanders, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Hey there, I'm Jack.
And I'm Stag.
We're just 2 deer that want to make sure you know it's deer season at your authorized John Deere dealer. The deer season that saves bucks, you know? Like us?
Yeah, you can get $3,000 off select John Deere machines. No early wake-up calls or tree stands required.
Just a trip to your authorized dealer before June 2nd.
If you ask us, it's the only deer season worth celebrating.
Visit johndeere.com/deer season to find an authorized dealer and for complete finance details.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Could be in the mid to upper 40s as we're heading out this Tuesday morning. The rain's moved out. It's going to be mostly sunny and less humid today. Our highs are going to be in the upper 50s, and our overnight lows is going to be in the low 30s. It's going to be sunny on Wednesday. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s. And on Thursday, it's going to be partly sunny. We do have a chance for some afternoon showers. Highs are going to be in the upper 60s. We do have freeze and frost potential for Wednesday and Thursday mornings. We got a good soaking yesterday. Today we can head outside and soak up some nice sunny south spring weather. And that's today's weather from your sunny south weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop, weekdays at 10 a.m.
beautiful Tuesday morning, albeit chilly. It is beautiful. It's going to be a nice, gorgeous day in the sunny South. Welcome in the clean-shaven Jeff Smith in the house this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Billy. Yeah, I took a razor to my face.
Yeah. So, I mean, does the wifey? Is she? I'm so glad you shaved that off.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's one of those. Okay.
Absolutely.
Mine is the other way around. As long as it covers your face, it would be so much better. So
No, she didn't even say anything. I was.
What did she even notice?
I think she know. I don't know. I was looking for the hair to put it back on my face, and I don't know. It was weird.
This is we were talking off the air about different people and their different ways of life. I came across this a little bit. There's a young lady driving in her car. I shouldn't have added Instagram to my phone because I just get hypnotized by some of the stuff on there. This is one that I heard yesterday of a young lady.
I'm in debt. I'm obese. I'm addicted to anime porn. I live in my mom's basement. And I'm confused about what gender I am. Now, let me tell you how to fix the country.
So I thought that was pretty good. So
wait, we're not going to hear how to fix it?
No. I'm sure she has an idea about it. So anyway, there you are, a little bit of humor this morning. It is 21 minutes after 7 o'clock at 7:21 on a beautiful Tuesday. Time to find out about our birthdays and anniversaries.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
All right, birthday and anniversary time. You've got one going on today, or maybe we've missed one or two for the past several days. That's all right. Give us a call, 704-873-9929. That's 704-873-9929. Or, of course, you can hit us up on the Facebooks or the YouTubes, and we'll get you all fixed up with your birthdays and anniversaries. All right, let me get right over here. Good morning. How are you? Oh, good. Sounds great. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. Got us a birthday?
Yeah, today is Tay Childress's 14th birthday.
Oh, he's 14.
14.
Wow.
Write that down. 14.
Who's just calling in?
This is Shirley.
Hey, Shirley.
This is
How are you?
his grandma. I'm good. How are you doing?
Granny.
Grandma.
Is grandma? Is what?
Grandma.
Yeah, don't call her.
Grandma.
Yeah, don't call her Granny.
Granny.
I can tell you she would not appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Tay.
I can't believe he's 14 already.
Celebrating the big 14. He is a guitar phenom.
He will be up at Merlefest, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Is he playing at Merlefest?
He has been the past couple of years. I believe I think I saw something about him going up there.
Well, he may be. They've
look at
got
his
like
profile.
1,000 artists that are going to be there. So, all right, Tay. Good morning. Happy 14. Timothy Swicegood celebrating the big 2 today. Good morning, Timothy. Happy 2. Good morning. How you doing?
Man, I've got one this morning.
Okay.
So, Maddie Cook.
Maddie Cook.
15.
Is how
Yep,
old?
15 years old.
The big 15.
Yep. She's one of those troublemakers that my oldest daughter used to run around with until they decided to move over towards Kannapolis.
Now was he a troublemaker because he ran around with your daughter?
No, it's a she. It's a she.
Oh, she.
Oh, it's a she.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes, they they worked off of each other's energy.
Okay.
So in like preschool, for some reason they went into the elementary school bathroom and decided to lock all the stalls and then crawl out underneath.
Hey,
So, just fun stuff.
That's
fun
right.
stuff.
I don't think it's fun to crawl in the bathroom. I don't know. Call me crazy.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
All right.
You know, preschoolers, you know.
I know.
They go wherever. That's right. All right. Thank you,
Right.
sir. Appreciate it.
Toodles.
All right. All right. So Maddie Cook, a big old happy 15. That's halfway to 30, by the way. Christy Moore celebrating 39. Good morning, Christy. And a big old happy 39 to you today. All right. So let me flip back over here. There's Tay. We got him on there too.
And I just found out from his grandma that yes, he is going to be playing on Sunday.
Oh, is he?
At Merle Fest on the Little Picker stage.
On the Little Picker stage. I got to tell you, Tay is bigger than a Little Picker. I got to tell you that right now. Will Mitchell. Good morning, Will. The big happy 33 today. Jeff Dalton is celebrating 62 today. Cynthia Madison, 65. Go ahead, sign up. It's time for you to get paid back for all those years that you've paid in.
No, it's not.
Oh, well.
He has to wait 66 in 9 months or something.
Oh, well, I know.
Medicare. He can get Medicare.
Medicare. That's
Medicare Part A.
There's something you got to sign up for.
Yeah.
65.
Right, Medicare.
So it's Medicare.
Social Security, you don't get full boat.
That's right. Well, you can, but you won't get the full thing.
Right,
That's right.
right.
All right. Teresa Mincer celebrating 69. You said you didn't know anything about economics.
No.
69, Teresa. You have a great day. Harley Dalton celebrating the big 3-0. Good morning, Harley. Donna Legier, Legere, Legier. Donna, you have a happy birthday today. Luke Church celebrating 67 today. Good morning, Luke. You have a great day. Let's see here. Donna Wallace celebrating her birthday. Hey, Donna. And Stephen Roberts celebrating that big old birthday today. What was he moved away from here. He was some big wig with something or other. Anyway, so good morning, Stephen. And you have a happy day today. All right. So
what was the other one that you had called in earlier?
I got them all.
Did you read it already? Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure.
That's a 39-year-old. We should ask for proof. 39 is when you need proof.
Oh, okay. You got that, Christy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She sounds awful happy to be turning 39.
Right.
Well, she's,
Again.
Well, she's happy she hasn't crossed over yet.
Well, there's that
Hopefully,
too.
there you are. All right. Any personal birthdays?
None.
In?
I have a couple on here. So
Of course.
obviously Tay. And then I have Samantha Payne. Happy birthday to David Clower over at Iredell County EMS.
Yes.
Paul Cubita. He's in Savannah. Well, he was in Savannah area. I think he's in California area now for some reason. Terry Gerald Austin is over at Iredell Memorial celebrating her birthday today. Because she works there, not because she's in the hospital.
Okay. It's good to know.
And then this one was mentioned the other day by Vaughn, Laura Raper.
Laura Lee the Raper?
Yes, her birthday.
Laura Lee? Did she say that the way? Laura Lee.
Not that I'm aware of.
Like Barbara Ann?
I think it's Lara, not Laura.
Oh, okay.
Now that I say that.
And one was just picked up here on the Facebooks. Matthew Davis, 17 years old yesterday. So Matthew, a big old happy 17. All right. I see no more right now. Who's on the celebrity list today?
Got a big list. Must be a popular birthday. Taryn Noah Smith, 41 from Home Improvement. Katie Sackhoff is 45, Deputy Moretti on the Netflix series Longmire. Love that show.
Yeah, it was a great show.
It
She didn't ever button that top button on.
I was going to say she was a great actress.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jeez,
well, okay.
man.
Fine.
Sung Kang is 53, played Han in the Fast and Furious movies. Robin Wright's 59, played Jenny in Forrest Gump.
Jenny. Everyone together. Jenny.
Richard Hatch is 64, famous for walking naked on the beach of Survivor. But he then ended up going to jail because he didn't pay tax on his winnings from
That's
Survivor.
Right.
John Schneider is 65, the original Bo Duke.
Yep.
Kane Hodder is 70. He'll always be the Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th. Betty Ford, born on this day in 1918, passed in 2011, the former First Lady. And last but not least, talking about facial hair, Jim Catfish Hunter, born in 1946 on this day, passed in 99.
Did we miss any sports figures?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Catfish Hunter, #1's from North Carolina. Do you know that?
Yes, I did
Born
know
in
that.
Hertford, North Carolina.
That's right. He was down
And,
east boy.
The other big one would probably be John Havlicek.
Oh, yeah.
Boston Celtics
Oh,
great.
did he play at State? Havlicek.
No, I don't know where he played.
I don't know where he went to
college
college.
basketball.
Okay. It seems like
John Havlicek.
And
And one more North Carolina one that maybe some people will know, some people won't.
Okay.
Do y'all remember a commentator named Jim Lampley?
Yeah.
On ABC?
Yeah.
Born in Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Is that right? In the beautiful mountains of
Yep,
North Carolina.
Today's his birthday.
How about that? I wonder what he's doing now.
I don't know.
He's announcing his birthday. He's out in front of the house.
Well, he should have called. And
Good
we would've got him
morning,
on.
everybody.
That's
It's
right.
my birthday.
All right, so spin to win on that prize wheel. And there it goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Blue. Come on, baby. One more. Yeah.
You got it this morning. And
It's a little things in life.
I was getting ready to say, it doesn't take a whole lot. It's a lonely life being at the top. Anyway, red lays on Christy Moore. All right, Christy, good morning. You get the big win today. You get yourself a gift certificate to Andrea's Ice Cream and Sweet Shop on South Center Street in beautiful downtown Statesville, where she makes everything she bakes satisfying and delicious. All we need is your address, Christy, and we'll get you fixed up. Happy birthday and anniversary to all of you from your friends right here at WAME. Let's just go right straight on into Suarez
Sports
and the big basketball game last night.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
There was a big game last
I didn't
night.
watch. Did you watch?
No.
I didn't either. I did see the highlights.
I know who won. I haven't gotten that far yet either.
Duke fans should be happy that
because
the
Houston
team
lost.
Yeah, because Houston. I don't know.
It was chaotic at the end. From
Evidently,
what
I'll find out later today. I'll check it out, so I'm prepared for tonight.
All right.
Tonight we're going to start off with talk about the Charlotte Checkers, who right now are 4 points ahead of the Baby Penguins from Wilkes-Barre Scranton and the P Bruins from Providence. They are 4 points ahead of both. Right now they are strongly in second place. Got two big games coming up this weekend against the Utica Comets. They want to finish in second because then they don't play in the first round of the playoffs. So we're going to have TJ Slott on tonight. We're going to talk about those two games and what's going on with the Checkers.
And if he doesn't forget, he'll call in about 9:30 this morning.
Okay. And then we're also going to talk about a little bit about a hockey goal that was scored this past weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Very interesting stat. So Alex Ovechkin passed Wayne Gretzky and has now scored 895 goals.
Wow.
Alex Ovechkin, it took him 1,487 games to score those 894 goals. Wayne Gretzky scored 895. Wayne Gretzky scored 894 goals in 1,487 games.
Yeah.
The exact same number of games.
That's amazing.
Is that amazing?
Crazy.
Yeah. The exact same number of games. I saw that and I was like, wow, that is pretty darn amazing.
How many years does it take to do 1,000 and whatever it is?
Well, it's like 20. I think this is Ovechkin's 20th year.
Wow.
Usually what's kind of interesting about that is usually when you see these records broken out, it's like the guy's played 300 more games, so you're kind of like, yeah, okay, he has the most goals, but he had way more chances than anybody else. But in this situation, same number of games is pretty amazing.
Cool.
And then we will talk about the NCAA Final Four, both men's and women's, and then the championship games, which championship game took place last night. Evidently, there was chaos at the end. Houston had the ball, I guess, was able to either
did not get a shot off,
tie or win, and did not get a shot off. Yeah. So we'll talk about all that.
Here's the call.
National championship is in the balance. Florida leads it by 2. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, short. He walked, he can't touch it. He can't. 1 second, and it's over. Florida is back on top of the college basketball world. It's a great day to be a Gator. They win the national title.
It's a great day to be a Gator.
It's a great day to be a Gator.
I think that makes wait a minute. No, it's not Al Golden, right? It's Todd, correct?
Al Golden coached the Temple Owls.
It's Todd Golden.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe that makes it may make him the youngest coach to win an NCAA championship. I think that is correct because
I saw that.
if Calvin Sampson had won, he would have been the oldest to win a championship. So yeah, we'll talk about that tonight. We'll talk about the Final Four games. There was a little foul called on late in the game on Saturday that I think needs some discussion of, now Duke didn't lose the game because of that foul call, but in my opinion, in watching it numerous times, it was kind of like,
Does that loss change his mind about going into the? No. Okay.
No.
So he's good.
So he's gone.
Yeah. Yep.
18, 19
and I think,
years old going into the draft.
Yeah. I would say, Jeff, that you had a lot of fans who were like us who did not watch that game last night. I would think CBS really wanted Auburn and Duke, which would have been like the two best players in college basketball this year going at it. But, because I've heard from others that they really didn't have that much interest in the game last night. And so I'd like to see what the viewership was. I would say probably not too good.
I'll tell you, I watched the entire UConn South Carolina game on Sunday.
Now, I did not watch that. I watched the semifinal, most of the semifinals, but I did not watch the final game. But according to my wife, UConn was ahead the whole time, and they won handily.
Oh, they did. They dismantled South Carolina. It was embarrassing. If you're a South Carolina fan, and my father was jumping up and down.
I believe that was UConn's 12th national championship. I think.
Yeah, Gino, 71 years old, and saw an interview, and he said, "I'm going to keep going." I think that's just renewed his contract for another 4 years.
So we'll talk about all that tonight, and we'll talk about a little bit of MLB. There's some controversy over the New York Yankees torpedo bats, which I don't think is anything different. I've seen those when I was a kid. They called them bottle bats back in the day. It's no different than a bottle bat, right?
That's the way they're shaped.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the bottle bat? Is it
the handle is super
skinny?
thin? The handle is super thin,
and they move the weight.
Yeah.
They actually analyze where you hit what your sweet spot is,
right?
And then they move the weight of the wood to that spot.
Yeah.
So it's individual.
Yes.
Made for individuals.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So every bat is
custom made.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, we'll talk about that.
They're getting right up there with bowling.
Vlad Guerrero is the $5 million man, $500 million man. I'm sorry.
Woo.
And then one other thing: are the Braves the worst team in baseball right now?
Well, and you
They
know who
are
they're playing
1-8.
They're playing my Philadelphia Phillies today. After the Phillies take 2 out of 3 from the undefeated Dodgers, who are undefeated no more, and lost last night to Washington. So are the Phillies the best team in baseball?
We'll
Possibly.
find out tonight.
Could be. They're playing the Braves.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about all that tonight, and probably some more stuff.
If you live up in Rutherfordton, you can hear it on our sister station there, WCAB.
Oh, and
All
I want
right,
to do one more thing. I'm going to put a plug in for something else I got to do.
And that is?
If you will go on and listen to, there's a podcast called Breaking Down Boxes, and it has to do with corrugated. If you will go, episodes drop the first Monday of every month. If you'll go listen to the one that dropped yesterday, you might just hear yours truly on there.
Breaking down boxes.
Breaking down boxes. Yeah, we have
it sounds
conversations
thrilling.
with entrepreneurs who have started box companies.
Really?
Yeah, the one coming up is the one that I did is with Randall Rigsby from Altex Packaging in Anniston, Alabama.
I've been to Anniston, Alabama, believe it or not.
Yep.
So does the screen come up? It's a split screen.
No, it's just a regular podcast. I'm not actually on there.
Oh, well.
And if I was, you would be looking at the other person on there with me, hosting it with Simona Georgiescu, not me.
All right. Simona?
Yes.
Georgiescu.
Georgiescu.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's why you like hockey. You get these names.
Well, that's
that are
like
just
I'll say it again.
Or
You know,
minor
they've got
league-
to love saying Rasmus Asplund every week on that.
Who
the
actually
show.
got called up and played for the Florida Panthers over the weekend.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
He did.
It's just a name that
that's what they come up with.
repeatedly
Is
say.
that spelled like the tree service?
Yeah.
There's no H.
Oh, there's no H. Okay.
ASPLUND.
Okay.
I've actually asked a guy sitting in one of those trucks, how do you pronounce that? He was like, I don't know. So I was
As long as my
okay.
check cashes, I don't care.
7 o'clock tonight.
22 till 8 o'clock.
At Piedmont Healthcare, we believe in more than just treating patients. We're committed to understanding and addressing the unique needs facing our community. Being a physician-owned network means that we're not just healthcare providers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in health. With strong ties to local communities, we're able to offer personalized care that truly understands your needs. When you choose Piedmont Healthcare, you're not just choosing healthcare, you're choosing to be part of a community that cares. If you're ready to experience the difference for yourself, call our new patient hotline at PHC for you. That's 833-742-4968. Or you can just request an appointment online, phcappointments.com.
Are you ready to step back in time and discover treasures from the past? Hickory Antique Mall, a locally owned business, is a haven for collectors, history buffs, and anyone seeking a touch of nostalgia. With 63 dealers, you'll find everything from antique furniture to Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything in between. Hickory Antique Mall is conveniently located at 348 Highway 70 Southwest in Hickory. Hickory Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday 10 till 6, Sundays 1 till 6. Check us out on Facebook at Hickory Antiques Mall Official.
Whether you're a builder or ready to start building your dream home, you already know the advantages of a brick home. Statesville Brick, since 1891, has been making 100% wood-fired brick at their Tumble Brick facility in Statesville. With 4 different sizes and a multitude of colors, Statesville Brick representatives will help you find the exact right brick for the look you want. Start thinking about building with Statesville Brick today with a visit to their website at statesvillebrick.com, statesvillebrick.com. Statesville Brick, so nice to have around the house.
550 and 92.9 WAME. Classic Country.
And he'll tell her he's working late again, but she knows too well there's something going on. She's been neglected and she needs a friend, so a trembling finger dial a telephone. Lord, it hurts her doing this again. He's the best friend that her husband ever knew. When she's lonely,
Old Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Friends in low places. What an appropriate song to say it's time for William Morgan from Capital Management Group of the Carolinas, 113 North Center Street in beautiful downtown Statesville.
Morning.
How are you?
Hey.
See, we all wore long sleeve shirts today except for Paramedic Ron. Because we knew it was going to be cool today.
Cooler.
Did he go home last night?
I
or was
don't
he-
think he did. He had
Yes,
a
I
problem.
did.
Okay,
last
just checking.
So, of course, though, it is springtime, and when it's springtime, thoughts turn to Washington, D.C.
Really?
Well, no.
That's your segue.
Thought I'd say that.
How about it's the second Tuesday and our thoughts turn to Senator Ted Budd?
Yes, very good. Very good.
Good morning.
Good morning, and much better. So I don't think folks' thoughts turn to Washington when it comes springtime.
Well, I had a good friend. We had a mutual friend, Chris Chung, took some pictures of the cherry blossoms. They seem to be beautiful this year.
They were, and it was colder than normal as we all wore these jackets this morning. So they stayed a little longer. There's still a few hanging around, and it's quite beautiful.
Wonderful. Well, speaking of things hanging around, last Wednesday, the president introduced tariffs, and he didn't answer my tweet that he's making my job a little bit tougher with all the phone calls that I've gotten. But short-term pain, long-term gain, I understand. What's your take on the tariff situation?
Hey, look, you and I come from the same economic kind of background, and we believe in trade, and we believe in a strong America. And I think President Trump, he's doing what needs to be done. So we're playing catch up from a lot of prior administrations, which have allowed America to be weak. And now President Trump, he's standing up for the long-term future of American workers, American families, American jobs, and American businesses. This is a short-term challenge. And these tariffs are a negotiating tool to hold countries accountable for their unfair trade practices. That's it, pure and simple. I think if we could go, like, look at Netanyahu comes over here, not dealing, as his own commander in chief, dealing with our commander in chief to deal with the Hamas issue, but let's look at country to country as economic trade partners. And he was first out of the gate. We're going to have open trade with them. I think that's what he wants, but you got to be fair. You can't manipulate your currency. You can't put barriers to trade. All that stuff's bad for the American consumer. It's been bad while people may get a cheap pair of blue jeans, they're making a whole lot less money and they're unable to buy a house. All right. So I think he's trying to rectify the economy and get it strong again.
And I saw one country, and I'm remiss, I can't remember who it was, that said, "Hey, how about zero for zero tariffs? Let's go there."
Is that the one with the penguins?
I believe so. It very well could be. It very well could be. Well,
memes.
Earlier this week, you released a statement of support on the Senate's budget resolution. Talk to us about that a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, this is we were able to pass in the middle of the night. This is about lower taxes for American families, securing the border, making our military stronger in uncertain times, unleashing American energy, and restoring some fiscal sanity in the federal budget process. I look at this as, if we're all sprinters in the starting block trying to pass something, House and the Senate, then both of us have signaled the starting gun and we're off. So it is a framework, but yet it is not legislation. It's instructions, but it's not policy. So this is what it's about. It gets us going to make these taxes permanent, inject some certainty, which we certainly need in the economy right now. So look, bottom line, I'm about improving the lives of North Carolinians, and this bill is a critical step towards making our state and nation a safer and stronger and more affordable place. And that's what this is about.
What does the bill do for our troops and for the defense?
It adds billions of dollars of necessary improvements and allows for some new programs. I think it's going to be a more efficient military, more lethal, less woke, and it's going to have to update. You're dealing with a lot of very old hardware that was from kind of waning out from the Reagan buildup and from the first Gulf War. And so it's tailing some of that stuff off, and it's going to pay for our troops, going to give them a pay raise, and the training that they need and the equipment that they need to, first of all, deter. We don't want to go to war. I think President Trump's been very clear. You don't want war, but you want to be strong enough to deter it. And if you ever have to go there, to win it, and to win it decisively and quickly.
You mentioned securing the border, and of course, there's been some tremendous progress there, especially with individuals crossing the border. But how about the fentanyl issue? Are we getting our hands around that?
We're starting to. We're going after the precursors, which is this mostly comes from China into Mexico, is assembled into pill form and then transported illegally, smuggled into the U.S. We're also going after it from our northern border. These cartels in Mexico are, in some cases, setting up shop north of the border in Canada and shipping it south to us. So they're getting very creative to protect their massive profits that they've made over the past several decades. So this gets at that. And I think that's one of the issues when it comes to our northern and southern border that we can use tariffs on. And that's part of the equation for President Trump's negotiation is let's secure our border, not just with illegals coming across, but also stopping the drugs. I mean, you're right there in Iredell County. Your sheriff and I will stay in touch, and Darren will send me, hey, this is the latest drug bust on I-40 or I-77, and it's heartbreaking to see. And thank goodness you've got great leadership in your county there. But it's heartbreaking to see that in a trunk of a single car, you'll see enough fentanyl to kill 250,000 or 1 million people. Astronomical numbers. And it's not because the volume's so high. I mean, you could put it in a 5-gallon bucket, but that much would kill millions and millions of people, what they're able to find.
Turning our attention to Western North Carolina, of course, the recovery continues, and we appreciate all of your efforts. You've been very involved with that. How about an update?
Well, I've been out there multiple times. I was just out there a week or two ago. We're seeing a lot of progress. If you were there in the last days of September, it hit like September 27th, 28th, on that Thursday night, Friday morning. But if you were able to see it in those days and compared to now, those communities are tough. They're resilient. They've done a lot of work. In some cases, the government's been right on time. Some cases, FEMA's been slow. And we're just about keeping the pressure on. But I want to commend those people. I want to commend the organizations like Samaritan's Purse, Red Cross, the Baptist on Mission. They've just done so much just to enable the workforce to get done what they need to get done. The 82nd Airborne, the 101st Airborne coming in, just did amazing jobs doing one of the biggest humanitarian air lifts to ever occur in our country. And they just did a phenomenal job. You still got roads, you still got bridges to fix, you still got lots and lots of debris to remove. And debris removal is one of the main the starting process. But look, I know you travel out west a good bit, William, but you know where we've succeeded, and you know that we've got a lot more to do.
Well, I have to give credit to your staff. We had a business owner in Yancey County that had made an application for an SBA loan months ago, almost 5 months ago, and was getting the cricket sounds, nothing. Kyle Bridges was kind enough to help facilitate a conversation that I think will get things moving through. So we certainly appreciate everything that you are doing.
Well, God bless you. Thank you so much. And look, this is a team. Feel free to call our office, start your claim at bud.senate.gov, reach out to us anytime. If we can help you interface with the federal government. And that might be Kyle calling right now.
No, actually, it was my painter. Probably looking for a check. But I might need that SBA loan. You never know.
Are you having a
I think he
portrait
needs
done?
to show up in Davie County. I got some window work for him.
I won't give him your number. That's okay. Well, as always, we appreciate everything that you do. We welcome you to stop by anytime. You're always here. You're always present in the district, and you take a great interest not only in the state, but in our backyard as well. So thank you again so much, and we wish you well.
Thank you so much. God bless you all. Have a great week.
You
Thank
too.
you.
All right. There is Senator Ted Budd from Washington, D.C., and he's always a nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
From Davie County, North Carolina.
One of our own.
Yes. let's see. He lives near Fork or Advance. I think it was Advance.
Advance.
And it is Advance, not Advance.
Advance. No,
That's right.
It's Advance.
That's another one.
I did get a chuckle when he said we come from the same economic background. No,
No,
we don't.
Okay.
My name's not on a building at Wake Forest.
But it could be.
It could.
There's
Couple
that-
bathroom stalls.
That's
Yeah.
right. Over there at the stadium, there's plenty of room. We thought about putting names on our little what do we call these things? Tiles. But they're hexagons.
It's still a tile.
All right. So if you want any comments or questions, or you have any, all you have to do is contact William Morgan.
704-878-6677. The web address is mycmg.net. You can find us on Facebook.
Every time you hear William Morgan on the radio, you will always be
right on the money.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Securities offered through Growth Point Investments, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Growth Point Advisors, LLC. Growth Point Investments, LLC, and Growth Point Advisors, LLC are subsidiaries of Growth Point Financial, LLC. Capital Management Group is not affiliated with Growth Point Financial, LLC, or its subsidiaries.
Benson here from Asleep at the Wheel. Merlefest 2025, presented by Window World, delivers music, moments, and memories each year. Join the fun to hear the Avett Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, The Dead South, Watch House, Wyatt Flores, I'm With Her, Leftover Salmon, The Warren Treaty, The Steel Drivers, Sam Bush, Red Cobb, Stephen Wilson Jr., Asleep at the Wheel, and more. Join us on April 24th through the 27th in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Visit merlefest.org for the full lineup to volunteer or purchase tickets.
With racing-inspired automotive-style suspension and integrated cutting decks, Ferris commercial mowers are engineered to deliver a quality cut faster, allowing professional landscapers to earn more profit and bragging rights. Ferris suspension is not just a feature or a marketing gimmick. It's a game changer that simply has to be experienced. True suspension changes everything. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive, and set up a test drive and feel the Ferris difference. Ferris, experience suspension.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like R. Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. You look at it, weigh it, look again. It's nice, but could it be better? Now, do that 10, 20, 50, or even more times. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the Diamond Capital, where selection and value are the best. We won't leave until the perfect one is found for you and everyone we're there for. To R. Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
R. Gregory Jewelers, 122 West Broad Street, downtown Statesville. rgregoryjewelers.com. Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses, Golden Mattress. Why pay for a one-sided mattress when you can get a two-sided mattress for less than the price of a one-sided mattress? At Southern Comfort, we stock the only two-sided pocketed coil mattress on the market. We stock the old school heavy-duty coil mattress for the 300-plus pound size person. We have plush to firm to fit whatever comfort level you're looking for. And everything's in stock. So why wait and why pay high prices for a one-sided mattress when you can get two sides for less than the price of a one side? Come on by the gold standard of two-sided mattresses. And this just in, stop by now to see the brand new inventory of recliners by Best Home Furnishings at Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress, 1010 Salisbury Road in Statesville.
Real Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
All righty, good morning, 8 o'clock, and we've got blue skies, sunshine. It's just chilly, 46 is our temperature out there this morning. I don't know why, but anytime Senator Bud is on there, I want to talk in my Charleston accent.
Because you're weird.
Thank you very much. All right, news update time brought to you by our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency in downtown Statesville. Well, the Idaho County Board of Commissioners approved a $235,000 economic incentive for Keslowski Advanced Manufacturing, which is planning to make $23 million investment in some new equipment. Jan Bosser, President and CEO of Iredell Economic Development, requested the incentives during last Tuesday's Board of Commissioners meeting. Keselowski Advanced Manufacturing is planning to purchase new equipment to support its work in the military, aerospace, and energy sectors. The company, which is located at the Statesville Regional Airport, will receive the economic incentive in the form of property tax refund over 5 years if it meets the criteria outlined in the agreement with the county. In addition to the investment, the new equipment, the company plans to add up to 20 new positions. A reminder that the City of Statesville Public Grounds and Cemeteries Division is removing all time-worn flowers, wreaths, and similar items from Oakwood and Belmont cemeteries this week. Additionally, please note that certain items, including wire, metal, bricks, stone, wood stakes, bird feeders, candles, solar lights, wind chimes, and concrete statues, are prohibited in Oakwood and Belmont cemeteries. If you'd like more information about this, please contact Dino Williams, 704-878-3431. The Iredell County Health Department invites the community to celebrate National Public Health Week at its Your Health, Our Mission open house event on Thursday from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. The event will provide you with an opportunity to meet team members, tour the mobile health unit, browse available health services and resources, and enter a raffle for a chance to win prizes. Enjoy refreshments while they celebrate public health and continue the mission of building a healthier Iredell County. It's a free community event and all are welcome to attend. If you'd like to register, you can call 704-878-5337 for assistance. Take a look at that weather forecast with Sherry Bell Wilson and sports, all coming up in just a moment. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, you know, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck box of prizes.
Ryan Scott's at Randy Marion Chevy in Statesville, and what are you doing now?
I tell you, we got the deals going on. Typical Randy Marion fashion, king of price, 2024, brand new Chevrolet Malibu LT starting at $19,988. $19,988, brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like R. Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. You look at it, weigh it, look again. It's nice, but could it be better? Now, do that 10, 20, 50, or even more times. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the diamond capital, where selection and value are the best. We won't leave until the perfect one is found for you and everyone we're there for. To R. Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
R. Gregory Jewelers, 122 West Broad Street, downtown Statesville. rgregoryjewelers.com.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, I choose Iredell for my health care.
Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
ProgressiveInsurance.com presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Monday was an off day for the Braves. They're scheduled to take on the Phillies tonight, 7:15 first pitch at Truist Park. Atlanta 1-8 on the season, 1-1 at home. The Phillies come in with a 7-2 record, 2-1 away from home. 1-0 Zach Wheeler starts for Philly. while 0-1 Chris Sale scheduled to take the ball for the Braves. Road game tonight for the Carolina Hurricanes at Buffalo. The Canes are winless in 2. They've clinched a playoff berth. Buffalo still mathematically alive in the playoff race, but sit 11 points out of a wild card spot with just 6 games remaining. Buffalo riding a 4-game winning streak. They have victories in 7 of their last 10. D1Baseball.com top 25 this week. Clemson up 2 spots to number 4. The Tar Heels jumped 3 spots to number 16. Coastal Carolina stayed put at number 21. Bundle auto and home, renters, or condo and save with Progressive. That's the Sports Flash. I'm Chuck Sanders, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Hey there, I'm Jack.
And I'm Stag.
We're just 2 deer that want to make sure you know it's deer season at your authorized John Deere dealer. The deer season that saves bucks, you know, like us.
Yeah, you can get $3,000 off select John Deere machines. No early wake-up calls or tree stands required.
Just a trip to your authorized dealer before June 2nd.
If you ask us, it's the only deer season worth celebrating.
Visit johndeere.com/deer season to find an authorized dealer and for complete finance details.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Could be in the mid to upper 40s as we're heading out this Tuesday morning. The rain's moved out. It's going to be mostly sunny and less humid today. Our highs are going to be in the upper 50s, and our overnight lows is going to be in the low 30s. It's going to be sunny on Wednesday. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s. And on Thursday, it's going to be partly sunny. We do have a chance for some afternoon showers. Highs are going to be in the upper 60s. We do have freeze and frost potential for Wednesday and Thursday mornings. We got a good soaking yesterday. Today we can head outside and soak up some nice sunny south spring weather. And that's today's weather from your sunny south weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
It is 65.
Billy, can we go back to birthdays and anniversaries?
We can go back to birthdays and
Did
anniversaries.
you forget somebody?
Yes.
Who did we
Is it
forget?
Maria's?
Uh-oh.
No, it's my anniversary.
Oh, so you did forget Maria.
It's not today. It's
Oh.
not today.
Okay.
But I, obviously I won't be here on Friday.
It's this Friday.
Yes.
Are you prepared?
I received a text. reminding me.
I knew whenever you had that look on your face, it had something
Color
to do with either
drained.
a birthday or an anniversary that was yours.
So there'll be some expensive gifts, I guess.
Let me put in a call to Matt over in Antwerp.
I was gonna say, you better send him a message since he's over there picking something out.
That's right. This is the perfect time. Let's see, Maria, do you like marquee, diamond cut? Do you like
All of the above.
Whatever it is.
Most mornings, she says, "Oh, I caught the last half hour of the show." But
Yeah, that's
no,
right.
not
That's
this
right.
morning.
She happened to catch the birthday and anniversary.
Yeah.
Probably because she figured that you
That's
would
right.
mention it.
She'd hear the big celebration.
That's right. Well, isn't that great? How many years?
Let's see if he gets a text after this one.
Shouldn't have done that.
44.
44.
44.
Okay.
We'll see if a text comes through now.
Just gonna sit and wait a second.
Right, we'll just wait for that one.
Here to go.
I mean,
I got the years right.
Okay.
We were married. We got married in 81.
All right. 81.
Okay.
Now think about it.
Okay.
I was working for a CPA firm.
Yes.
Doing tax returns.
Right.
And I go into the partners. Now I'd only worked there for less than a year. I had to go into the partner's office and say,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, I need some time off." Oh, sure. When? Well, I'm getting married on April 11th.
Perfect timing.
Right.
maybe that's why he changed from CPA to what he does now.
That's right. No, they all came to the wedding.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Just to see if you were
So,
telling
that,
the
so,
story.
so in other words, what you're telling me is everybody was on extension.
That's right. Put them on extension. We'll get them done later.
Yeah, October, you got plenty of time.
That's right.
So of course April goes, bless his heart.
Yeah, I don't think. I think she's hoping I get in trouble.
Or bless her heart. I'm sorry, bless her heart. That's
You know,
right.
maybe
There
she'll
you
get
go.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, well.
Maybe she'll get you a special trash pickup on Friday.
Oh, that would maybe they won't come till 10 o'clock. Is
That's
that what
right.
you're saying? They won't drive by.
So we won't even go into if you have something already planned, I'm sure. I know I said her.
Man, all of a sudden she's texting.
I know.
What's up with that?
Yeah. Be on your best behavior. She writes back a while ago.
We're waiting for Ron. Tell you listening, April? We're waiting. We have questions.
And the big question was, really show up?
Did you just say Willy Willy?
I think I did. Willy show
Well,
up?
how do we know it's really Ron?
It could be AI.
That's right.
You never know.
I'm making an overlay just in case.
Just in case, that's right. You never
Just to
know.
throw him in there. You
That's
know.
right. All right. So welcome, Pickle Jack.
Hey,
whatever your name is,
whoever you are.
That's right. When is your anniversary?
I got a few more months.
Okay, good. Andy Morrison put on there the other day. He celebrated his birthday way he remembers. It's the opening of turkey season. So, like, okay, it's a memorable occasion. Got to have something. All right, it's 21 minutes after 8 o'clock. It's time to do this thing here. Yes, it's time once again. This morning's impossible question. The opportunity for you to win fabulous prizes. All right, let's go over here to the question from yesterday. 90% of couples go to sleep without doing this. Oh, first caller got it. Say, I love you to your little honey bunny. You're going to be doing a lot of that the next several nights. Love you, honey. So that's 90%. That's crazy. So our winner hung up.
Hung up?
Yeah, it was like, who are we talking to? Click.
You had to go say I love you.
I guess he did. I forgot this morning. So anyway, that was the answer yesterday. Now we've got today's impossible question. Listen carefully. All right. Research suggests that people who do this at the start of their day are happier. Do what? All right. Research suggests that people who do this at the start of their day are happier.
I mean, that's an easy one.
Wave a white bag.
Go get breakfast at the Greenbrier Grill.
Of course.
Well, that's a great guess.
I was more literal.
That's
Done. I win.
That's it. First one. But no, that's not it. All right. 704-873-9929. That's 704-873-9929. Or you can hit us up on the Facebook or YouTube and see if you can answer this morning's impossible question. All right. Research suggests that people who do this at the start of their day are happier. All right. Jump on the phone, jump on the Facebooks. Let's see what we can come up with for today's answer. And Firewire popped up instead. All right. Let's go over here to see. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good, Billy Bug. How about drink a pot of coffee?
Drink a pot of coffee is a great guess, but that's not it. All right, thanks. Good morning. How you doing?
Morning.
Hey.
Pretty good. How are you doing?
All right. What do you think?
Exercise.
Exercise. What a fabulous guess, but that's not it. All right.
Alrighty then. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. All right. So Joe says gargle with tequila. Excellent guess there, Joseph, but no, that's not it. Coleman, good man, read the Bible. What an excellent idea there, Richard. You should do it more often. Let's see here. David says roll over and go back to sleep. Watch Fox News during a Republican administration. You go. Good morning. How you doing?
Good, Billy Buck. Is it exercise?
Exercise. No, not exercise. All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. So the top phone hung up. Drink coffee sitting in the sun. What a wonderful idea. I bet you guys down at the Country Bargain Auto Repair have a little table you set outside, drinking a little coffee. How much is it going to cost us to fix that transmission? No, I'm sure not. Let's see here. Dean says, take a big shot of Wilkes County Shine. That's another good one. That's almost like gargling with tequila.
Sissy says, say I love you to your spouse.
Oh,
isn't that sweet?
Good morning. How you doing?
Great.
Good. What do you think?
Open up the curtains, let in natural light.
Open up the curtains and let in natural light. You know what's funny is that is exactly the way it was written. And today's prize is exactly right. Very good. All right. Who are we talking to?
Cameron Horn.
Cameron?
He's a troublemaker.
Yes,
so
I am. Hey, Ronald.
So this morning,
This is Paramedic Cameron.
Did you rise out of bed and throw open the curtains to see the sun?
No, I rose out of the bed at 4 a.m. and went to the gym.
Oh, well, okay. So are you happy?
So it was still dark. I am happy.
Okay, well, I guess maybe this was wrong.
I thought I saw him there.
Yeah. That's right.
As you drove by.
All right, Cameron, hang on. We'll get your address. Hold right on. All right, there's your answer this morning is open up the curtains or the blinds or whatever and let the sunshine in. But then we come back. Kelly Knudsen says, make the bed. You should have said, bring the boss a big steaming cup of coffee with a smile on your face.
So she actually will do that.
Okay.
So I can't, she's the best.
Makes your day happy.
Yes.
I bet he knows your birthday.
Probably not.
and all your personal life. But anyway, just kidding. All right. It's 28 after 8 o'clock.
Ryan Scott's over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford, Pre-Owned right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here. So number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford Pre-Owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Spring is in full bloom at Johnson Greenhouses, and we're ready to make your season blossom. Easter lilies arrive on April 16th. Grab yours quick, because when they're gone, they're gone. Prom season is here, so don't drop the ball. Make sure you order your flowers by Tuesday at 5 p.m. for the week before your big night. And let's not forget Administrative Professional Days on April 23rd. Show your office MVP some love with a bouquet that says you're the best. Stop by and let us make your spring unforgettable. Johnson Greenhouses, 204 Salisbury Road, Statesville. Go to Chapman's Automotive Service for your North Carolina state inspections. And while you're there, make sure to get that oil changed or get those brakes checked. Chapman's Automotive is located at 103 C Street in Statesville, right off Highway 90. Call ahead at 704-873-4121 to talk to an expert about your automotive needs. Chapman's Automotive is locally owned with 55 years of experience and a reputation for 5-star customer satisfaction. You don't want to go anywhere else. Same-day service on most repairs. Chapman's Automotive Service, 103 C Street in Statesville, 704-873-4121. You know, since 1970, Godfrey's Tree Service, a third-generation locally owned and operated business, has been proudly serving Iredell County. With over 50 years' experience, they're experts in protecting your property from tree damage, focusing on quality, service, accuracy, and safety. Storm cleanup, tree removal, pruning, stump grinding, and removal, Godfrey's can handle it all. Godfrey's Tree Service, when experience counts the most. So call Godfrey's today for a free tree inspection and estimate. 704-880-2934. Let Godfrey's go out on a limb for you.
I'm yelling timber. Life is always better with Classic Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
more and more.
Oh, I can't get him in trouble. I've seen Maria look at him before. Like, you couldn't see that on the radio, but anyway.
With her loving eyes.
It's right. Her bloodshot loving eyes. So, does your job require a high tolerance for being yelled at?
I saw that one.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Your
job?
Yeah.
I guess your job doesn't, but the people that work for you does.
No, come on.
Number 6, healthcare workers.
There you go.
But that includes
Well-
doctors, nurses, even vets.
I was going to say, who's doing the yelling?
The customer.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
for
usually
sure,
the
yeah.
customers. Yeah. Well, this is tolerance for being yelled at.
Okay.
So that would be doctors to the CEO.
Yeah, they're not yellers.
I doubt it.
Yeah, they're not yellers.
I'm pretty sure he's not getting yelled at in the.
Oh, I'm
healthcare field. I think
sure he
it's-
never is.
I think it's his staff that's getting
Oh,
yelled at.
absolutely. The front desk people have the hardest job.
Yes, they
Absolutely.
do. So, and that
If
so
the staff come yell at him, fired.
so number 1 on the list is customer service representatives.
Yeah.
Especially if you work at a call center. Absolutely.
Yep.
Bless your heart. I don't know. I guess you're in desperation to take that job. I don't know. It's got to be. Unfortunately, number 2 on the list are teachers. They get yelled at by kids and parents.
I wonder which one they get yelled at by more.
Probably
guess
the
it would-
parent.
I guess it would depend
I would
on
think
what you
it's the
teach.
parents.
Depends on what grade level.
Any
'Cause I
grade
have
level
been
now.
both.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, well, high school, parents usually have given up. So
By then.
Tell some of
right.
the college students that.
Yeah. Members of the military, of course, they get yelled at by the.
So if it's somewhat expected as the part of it, does it really count?
If you're ready for it, I know I'm going to get yelled at in this job.
Right.
I'm going to do it.
Does it really count?
And Sandra says, especially when you can't understand the ones calling.
I about said that to the call center.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Referees.
I think that's probably should be the first one.
Referees.
I think that's
from
yelled at
pro
more so than
sports
anybody else.
all the way down to little league.
Especially little leagues.
You've been there.
And my thing is, you should not. Most of those referees out there are volunteers with that age.
Well, I mean, if you're yelling at a little league, really?
Yeah.
I was the head umpire in our little league.
Oh my!
Upper Providence Township.
Is that right?
Mhm.
And
I got yelled at a lot. Yep.
how do you call that a strike? Who you call that?
And that was just Maria. I mean, and-
Okay. Yeah, well. Number 5
Yeah,
on
here
the
we are at
list.
anniversary.
Number 5 on the list are cops. They're expected to stay calm and professional through all of that stuff. So I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people run. The car will crash. They'll get out and run. Hello. Maybe once in a blue moon, they would get away. Most of the time, not. Number 6, healthcare workers.
I love how it says that includes doctors, nurses, and even vets.
Yeah.
But has nothing to do with paramedics or EMS workers.
What I think is interesting that they separated out the next one from healthcare because it's
still healthcare.
Oh, yeah.
Pharmacists. Like you. Yeah, it's still healthcare, but they separated it out.
Pharmacist. Let's give a call to your honey bunny. Would she answer if I? I'm not going to call her. I know. Okay, I'm not going to do it anyway.
Yeah, she's probably at the. She may be
already
at the office by now.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do? Yell at her?
I was just going to see. I was going to ask.
Try to raise her up on the lawns.
Well, what do you fuss at pharmacists about?
What do you fuss at a pharmacist about?
I mean,
how much your drugs cost?
Yeah, the cost, the
Well,
delay,
like they care. Like I mean, like
insurance isn't covering it.
Right.
Like who cares?
No, I think like they can do anything about it.
We're in control of it.
Your healthcare costs?
Sure.
The pharmacist?
That's why they yell at us.
That's what everybody thinks.
That's what they all think, that we control it all.
Oh, okay.
We control the
yes.
cost of their drugs.
So you see Melinda today. I'm just saying,
They think that we're in control of the cost of their drugs and we're in control of why their insurance does or doesn't pay.
Right.
We're in control of that. It's our problem. It's our fault.
There
So
you
they yell
are.
at
It
us.
is. Actually, it's the guy sitting next to you, but that's okay.
Ron?
I'm 2 chairs over.
Social workers, it's just a high stress environment, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what is that not ISS, DSS?
Yes.
I guess that would it. Okay. Gate agents for airlines.
Yeah. I've seen some of those videos where people are throwing chairs at them, and
There's sometimes though that those workers pick and choose who they pick on, and that's the reason they get yelled at.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Are we
I have
speaking
fussed.
from experience?
I have fussed.
You're high maintenance anyway.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Well, let me ask
biggest-
you,
the biggest
did
thing
it help
is-
when you fussed at them?
It made me feel better.
Okay.
The biggest thing to me is though with those workers is how am I going to fly? I'm coming back from a area and I'm bringing the exact same bag back with me that I carried on the way out there.
Yeah.
How are you going to tell me that it's too big to go in the overhead compartment whenever it's the same bag that was on the same flight on the way out here?
Absolutely. There's no consistency.
Right.
Some going through TSA, you have to take your jacket off. Others, you don't have to take. Don't have shoes off. No,
Yeah.
it's like, oh my God.
Or I've just gotten off of a connecting flight
Right.
with the same bag, so it's not left me. So how is it any different?
Yeah. Smaller plane.
Yeah, sure.
We'll go with that.
You got off at 747 and went to an Airbus 380. So yeah, it's terrible.
They just want you to be safe.
Sure. Because my bag's going to change that.
Depends on what's in that bag.
I mean, it's still going up underneath the plane.
You just come back from Calais. And last but certainly least, line cooks. It says, watch any episode of The Bear for a taste of what that's like. What is The Bear?
The Bear is.
The Bear is a TV show about a guy that took over a roast beef shop. He was a high-end chef, but came into New York and took over a
roast beef shop.
Yeah, but it was like one of the best, and they shut it
Like
down. and
Arby's?
turned it into a restaurant. Not like Arby's.
Oh.
but yes, like Arby's.
I think I would modify that line to where it's more along the lines of restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
that does hit you too, doesn't it?
I don't think the line cooks get. I mean, the only time you ever see the line cook is at something like a Waffle House.
The line cooks might get
Yeah,
yelled at by
right there
They're
in
in
front
the
of
they're in the
servers.
back, so it's going to be your front side
Yeah.
customer service, your host, or the wait staff or the bar staff is going to get yelled at.
The wait staffs are the reason that the food's wrong.
Have you ever sent something back at a restaurant?
Sure.
Have I ever sent something back?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think so. I'm that kind of person that's like,
It's
just
been a
let
while.
it lay. I don't care. I'll eat it anyway. No, then again, I won't. But there are several people that do. I was at a meal one time this was ages ago at a steakhouse in Iowa, Beef Country, USA, where, what is it? Grain-fed beef, or they're fat and juicy. And the steaks were like that thick. And this lady that was there, she's like, they just set it right down in front of her. She just looked at it and said, "This is not right. That is too rare." I said, "Medium rare." And so supposedly you're supposed to put that one away and start over again with a fresh piece of meat. Am I right on that, Mr. Restaurateur? I think you're supposed to do that. Now, apparently they didn't.
You said it was
I
too
think
rare
you
and
can-
wanted it medium rare?
Yeah.
You can cook that
No,
up.
I think you can put it. You can
Yeah.
continue to cook.
Oh,
Do
okay.
that. Cook that.
So it came back again and again. It wasn't right.
Mhm.
Went back again. Everybody else was eating. By the time they got finished with her, everybody had been done. And then she was just terribly upset that her food didn't get to her on time, that she could eat with the rest of the people. Yeah, and I was like, okie dokie.
Did they comp her meal?
Probably so.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for anything, so I was just there for the ride.
All right.
Anyway,
I have done that.
Have you really?
I've sent steak back that wasn't cooked.
it's usually steak.
Yeah.
But so what happened with yours? I
They-
mean, what was it? It was
Put it on the grill for a little bit long. It was undercooked.
okay.
Yeah, and it was fun.
I just said the only time I've ever sent something back is realistically if it's the wrong thing. but this isn't
Yeah.
what I ordered.
Right.
Oh well, now
Yeah.
And that's
I've
it.
done that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that-
have yeah.
Either this isn't what I've ordered, or it's completely overcooked to where it's burnt. I've done that
Drastically
before.
different.
Yeah.
Because there's having a restaurant at this point. There's some concept of
Things happen.
and sometimes it's tough to figure it out. And if it's drastically different, I'll send it back.
I can't imagine anyone that eats at the Greenbrier would send their food back for any reason.
Well, they do.
Because it's perfect.
It happens.
Can't be.
It happens.
Like what? I'm sorry. The egg sandwich, the eggs are too yellow.
They'll come back and it might be missing something, or it was a tot instead of a fry, or it was this instead of that, or something like that. And
So in that case, say, I ordered tater tots and not fries.
Right. Stuff like that.
And then so you instead of like scraping off the French fries, they bring you another thing of tater tots.
We'll either do
So
that.
you actually got both.
We'll either do that, or the tots are sometimes they're in a little. They're either just on the side of the plate, and you actually can just switch them out. But
Yeah.
typically, you're not going to do that because it's gone out.
If it's already
it's already gone out
Yeah.
and gone to a table.
Yes.
If it doesn't get to the table, then you
Can
it's
bring
like,
it out.
like we'll usually have a little bit of a check.
Yeah.
It comes off the grill, out of the grill, and goes to the counter for our runner to run it. And the runner can often catch it there. And if the runner catches it, the plate's never gone anywhere. It's still in the kitchen.
Right.
And you correct it.
I love the people who it takes half their meal to decide it was wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
I have seen that when I
Yeah.
lost
It's a
my
whole
mind.
other-
and-
Or they take half the meal and decide it wasn't good and want a refund.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Or they leave that little piece at the end. And
Right,
It was horrible.
Yeah. I wasn't satisfied.
Yeah, that when I lost my mind and went to work for Bojangles, had that lady would come back, says this ham is too tough, so I just take it and I throw it in the trash. What did you do that for? I said, I can't take it back and put it, and it's against the rules. And she just gave her another ham biscuit and said, have a great day.
My daughter used to love some Bojangles when she was little.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and she'd want green beans and mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she would want the sides, not the
chicken
chicken or anything. But we went. It was a couple weeks ago. I think it was maybe dance weekend or something, and she was craving some Bojangles, and so I think but the three of us all three of us gotten the Supreme combos, whatever,
Right.
and gotten her sides, and she got two of the chicken Supremes, whatever, and she even looked at me, she said, "These are tiny." Oh, where we've come from. I mean, those things used to be.
Yeah. Well, it's
I mean,
funny.
they used to be
They're more
pretty
like-
healthy.
They're more like nuggets now instead of tenders.
But sometimes you'll get 3 and sometimes you'll get 6.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nuts. There's no rhyme or reason. And you ordered a 4 in both cases. What do I know?
That's
If
it.
you get some chicken tenders from us, you're going to get 4 or 2. It's based on what you order.
Yeah,
That's right.
that makes sense. I'd
They're
be happy
decent
with that.
size.
And they're healthy chicken tenders,
Some healthy chicken.
right?
There's some big old hens
It's
out
like
there.
it's like some of those turkeys I got for our Thanksgiving special.
Oh yeah.
There were some healthy turkeys when this guy going 31 pounder.
He was healthy and dead.
You know, that's what
Gave his life.
It might be coming up that we have a Thanksgiving meal.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving in summer.
It might be.
All right.
hey,
think
I like that.
We talked about doing it back at Thanksgiving, and
Instead of Christmas in July, Thanksgiving
might
in
have-
June.
I might have gobbled up some turkeys.
Thank you very much. Yes, that's the same when Jeff got married. Maria was like, it was bigger. Okay, it's 10 minutes till 9.
Alarm South is your hometown security provider, serving Iredell and the surrounding counties since 1963. Alarm South specializes in custom security solutions for your home or business. No job is too small or big for Alarm South. Their services include burglar, fire, access control, camera systems, video verification, and more. Whatever your security need is, Alarm South can tailor a solution to fit your needs. Call our team of industry professionals for your free estimate today. 704-872-9857.
Finally, common sense in banking. What's good for the customer is good for the community. And what's good for the community is good for the bank. It's that simple. We don't know why big banks don't get it. Plenty of local people do, though. As Blue Harbor Bank has grown so much with accounts, customers, and deposits, we're nipping right at the heels of those financial giants. Join us today. BlueHarborBank.com.
Breakbush in Moxville is hiring full-time. Breakbush understands the importance of your work environment, work and life balance, employment benefits, and employment satisfaction. Entry-level wages starting at $17 an hour. Skilled positions up to $30 an hour. Breakbush offers dental, vision, medical insurance, paid vacations, and 401k for all employees. Breakbush just celebrated 95 years being family-owned and couldn't have made this possible without their employees. Breakbush offers a $1,000 sign-on bonus with opportunity for a referral bonus. Apply now at breakbush.com.
Hello, this is Jason Drum from Drum Landscape Supply. We just want to say welcome back spring. Well, almost. But it's time to get your lawn revived with our locally produced pre-emergent crabgrass control and fertilizer. NC State University recommends to get it put out on your lawn to the best crabgrass control. Also a good time to put out lime and all kinds of different things for your lawns. So come on down and see us at 2410 Northside Drive in Statesville. That's also called the Frontage Road. Drum Landscape Supply is formerly Bell Landscape Supply. And we're in the same location with the same great folks, same great products. Everything's the same except the name. So come on down and see us. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hope to see you soon.
Tired of roof troubles? Well, since 2010, Down Home Roofing has been the trusted choice for homeowners and businesses across Northwest North Carolina, providing expert residential, commercial, and repair services for all roof types. They back their installations with a solid 10-year workmanship warranty and offer free, no-obligation quotes. From complete replacements to minor repairs, their team ensures your roof is one less thing you have to worry about. Don't wait till it's too late. Get covered with Down Home Roofing today. Call 704-662-2416. That's 704-662-2416. Hey, buzz on over to Fort Dobbs Hardware for Spring Chats. You got a question about bees? Well, join us for a bee chat question and answer with commercial beekeeper Dickie Lippard on April 12th. From 10 a.m. till 12 noon and get the buzz on all things bees. Then get your garden growing with tips from Melvin York from Daddy Pete Farms at our In the Garden question and answer session. That'll be on April 18th from 2 till 4 p.m. Both events are absolutely free, but spots are limited. Call to pre-register now. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook for updates on these and other exciting events at Fort Dobbs Hardware.
Now this is real country.
At Banner Drug, we are proud that we have been serving our customers since 1996. Our pharmacy offers the personalized customer service experience you expect from a locally owned store. To help you with your prescriptions, we offer local area delivery right to your door. You can call in your prescription refill order, or better yet, use the convenient refill button on our website at bannerdrug.com. Banner Drug, with 2 locations in Statesville, the corner of Greenbrier and Highway 64 East, and 307 North Center Street downtown, and 111 West Memorial Highway in Harmony.
Attention all home decor and comfort lovers. White Sales Home Furnishings and Flooring just received a huge truckload of Spring Air back support mattresses, and they're on sale now. All sizes and firmness levels available at unbeatable prices. Plus, we've got a massive selection of home furnishings, including sofas, recliners, tables, and more at spectacular savings. And that's not all. When you're ready to give your floors a makeover, we've got the best selection of carpet, hardwood, laminates, and more. Hurry in today to shop our incredible deals and revamp your home in style. White Sales, 583 Turnersburg Highway, Statesville.
All righty, good morning. It is 8:54, 6 minutes away from 9 o'clock. And Pickle Jack from the Greenbrier Grill is visiting, as always, on a Tuesday. Well, not always. Sometimes he's in Mexico. You know, he goes down there a lot.
I think he has a connection.
Could be.
I know.
You should go down just a little bit further to Machu Picchu. What is it? Pronounce it correctly.
I kind of don't even get to real Mexico.
do you mean you don't get to real Mexico?
Well, I mean, I go to Cozumel. It's an island. It's
That's
not
not,
even
it's
mainland.
not real Mexico.
Well,
It's part of Mexico.
it's part of Mexico, but
So that makes it real Mexico.
I guess. Are you going to the real United States if you're going to Hawaii?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
So if you're
Oh.
if you're a European and you take a vacation to Hawaii and that's the only place you go,
You've been to the United States.
do you say
You've not been to the continental United States.
All right, I haven't been to the continental
Mexico.
Mexico.
Very nice. Very nice.
I mean, I have, but that's not my normal.
It took a little bit, but come all the way around there. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
I like
All
that.
right.
I don't go to the continental Mexico.
All right. Fair enough.
So,
Bueno.
you know, bueno. That's right. You should bring back some like exotic fish to put on the grill at the Greenbrier. That's a thought.
That went better than I thought it was going to.
It did,
Best I
that's
could.
right.
Well, I haven't brought it back for the grill, but I brought it back.
Should we
brought fish
talk
back?
about that? Should we talk
How'd
about
you
it?
bring fish back?
Freeze it.
And you shipped it
No.
in your suitcase?
Yep.
What if you're delayed?
Oh, well.
Hopefully the ice packs hold.
So you're not delayed. Direct flight from Cozumel to Charlotte.
Right.
You're not delayed.
But it's not like you have a freezer in the airport. So the minute you get out of wherever you are, the hotel, let's say.
What do you mean we get out of where you are?
So your frozen fish
Yep.
starts to defrost the minute you leave the hotel.
Yep.
Okay.
Just means
And
you got to
it-
cook it when you get home.
Is
No,
it-
Yeah.
no, it is still a completely frozen block.
Is
when
it-
you get home?
Is it in your carry-on? It's in the cargo hold.
Well, you want
Which
it to-
actually
it
stays
gets
colder.
cold. Yeah.
It's cold there.
It's
Oh,
cold.
well,
there.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
So it's actually sometimes there will be even a little cooler that you take. And it's fine.
I
It's
didn't think
loud.
anybody should do stuff like that.
Huh?
I thought you couldn't bring things like
There's some.
fruits and vegetables
You
and
can.
fish.
You can.
Okay,
He's sneaking it in.
unless it's like, oh, that's a poisonous Cozumel
Well, it is a lionfish.
crustacean.
Ooh,
A what?
It is a lionfish.
those can be poisonous.
Well, it's just the sting. It's
Depending
just
on-
the quills.
And those you have to cook up separate. So anyway, what's cooking at the Greenbrier
Chicken casserole.
today?
Chicken casserole. Tuesday.
Okay.
I think we have barbecue tomorrow.
Ah, very nice.
I think she's doing barbecue
I
tomorrow.
don't know if I've tried your barbecue yet.
Come on out tomorrow.
We'll do that. Sandwich or plate? What is it?
I mean, you can get a sandwich or you can get it without a bun.
Okay.
I mean,
Which do you
it's the-
prefer?
Well, it just depends. Sometimes I do prefer
I think she's
the
done it
tray.
both to where it says a sandwich with a side, or she'll do it. I think most of the time it's what she does, or she'll do it as a plate with just the barbecue, 2 sides and a bun, or like a roll, a dinner roll.
Yeah. So like slaw,
Mhm.
you do. That's traditional with barbecue.
Wait,
red
wait.
or white?
I'm still confused. It depends on what.
It just depends on my
Sandwich,
mood
sandwich,
of the day.
sandwich with a slaw is a condiment on the sandwich.
No,
No,
picking a bun on with barbecue. He said it depends.
Yeah, well, we might do it as a sandwich special, or we might do it as an entree special.
But no. It depends on
which
how
one
I
does he
feel
like?
that
Yeah.
day. I might feel like a sandwich, or I might feel like a tray or a plate, whatever you call it.
Right.
Huh.
You go.
See, I'm very regimented. So if I'm going to eat something, it's got to be the same way every time. I don't like variety.
All right, Sheldon Keeper.
I know, right? Yeah.
What'd you say? 44 years?
Are you?
Yeah, I know. Bless her heart.
That's right.
Poor thing.
I know. I'm boring. I mean, come on.
Just so many things.
Why?
and I
Don't
mean,
no.
Just leave it alone.
Not satellite radio.
That's right.
Billy, you'll get a message from your wife again.
I know. I know.
He's going to get it anyway.
That's
Probably.
right.
More exclamation points.
That's all you need. That's all. So if you get a barbecue sandwich, it's going to be a barbecue sandwich every time you go to that place.
Let's say I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the same thing every time.
Why change?
Don't mess with success.
I got you.
I understand that.
But what if there was something that did taste better? You would never know.
Well, as long as it's not a barbecue sandwich, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, I have to say, I get the same thing every time I go over to Greenbrier.
See,
I do the same thing at various.
I do the same thing.
I'll go to
I get twigs and
Sub
berries.
Express and get the same sandwich every time.
Yeah.
Get the same sandwich at Groucho's.
I see what you eat. You eat the same sandwich every morning.
I
every
do.
Tuesday morning.
Just about.
Same sandwich.
What's the same? The bacon, egg,
Bacon, egg, and
tomato.
cheese, tomato with a little bit of mayo on the toast.
There you are. White toast, white bread.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, you see, now that does
Well, it's
matter.
toast.
That's variety. I'll always go with toast if it's available.
So it's toast.
But white toast or wheat toast does not.
Either
it's
one.
not the same.
By the time you toast it to
No.
me and put everything else on it, it's 6 1/2 dozen.
No, white brown
I'll
toast.
I'll go in there and make it, and I'll get the end pieces.
Oh, the heel.
Yeah,
the heel. Yeah, the heel.
I mean,
Speaking of heels, April Nesbit's coming up in just a little bit.
Good, she wasn't in here to hear that.
I know that would have been.
Do we broadcast in the lobby?
Oh yeah,
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, we do have the speaker.
We have the speaker; they can hear it
So
out
she can hear
there.
us.
But good morning. Coming up, something incredible has happened, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea.
It's still not confirmed.
Oh, well,
It's
because
not
we had
confirmed.
What kind of test can we do to make sure it's the real
a
deal?
DNA test. We have to do a DNA test. I have
You're the
people from
only one
lab-
that might potentially have that capability.
I had people from the lab heading this way. We're going to see if it's the real Ron Smith.
all coming up. Thanks, Pickle Jack.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good day.
All
Come see
right.
us at the grill and the drugstore.
It's a minute after 9.
Real Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
At Piedmont Healthcare, we believe in more than just treating patients. We're committed to understanding and addressing the unique needs facing our community. Being a physician-owned network means that we're not just healthcare providers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in health. With strong ties to local communities, we're able to offer personalized care that truly understands your needs. When you choose Piedmont Healthcare, you're not just choosing healthcare, you're choosing to be part of a community that cares. If you're ready to experience the difference for yourself, call our new patient hotline at 833-PHC for you. That's 833-742-4968. Or you can just request an appointment online, phcappointments.com.
With their patented adjustable operator platform and suspension technology, Ferris stand-on commercial mowers deliver the kind of heightened productivity that has become synonymous with the Ferris brand. Precision engineered for superior maneuverability and traction, the SRS Z1, Z2, and Z3X mowers are loaded with innovative features that live up to Ferris' unwavering commitment to help you work faster, take on more jobs, and finish the day feeling good. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive in Troutman for a test drive today. Ferris, experience suspension.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like our Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. You look at it, weigh it, look again. It's nice, but could it be better? Now, do that 10, 20, 50, or even more times. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the Diamond Capital, where selection and value are the best. We won't leave until the perfect one is found for you and everyone we're there for. To our Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
Our Gregory Jewelers, 122 West Broad Street, downtown Statesville. OurGregoryJewelers.com. Are you ready to step back in time and discover treasures from the past? Hickory Antique Mall, a locally owned business, is a haven for collectors, history buffs, and anyone seeking a touch of nostalgia. With 63 dealers, you'll find everything from antique furniture to Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything in between. Hickory Antique Mall is conveniently located at 348 Highway 70 Southwest in Hickory. Hickory Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday 10 till 6, Sundays 1 till 6. Check us out on Facebook at Hickory Antiques Mall Official.
Greetings, music lovers. Ray Benson here from Asleep at the Wheel. Merlefest 2025, presented by Window World, delivers music, moments, and memories each year. Join the fun to hear the Avett Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, The Dead South, Watch House, Wyatt Flores, I'm With Her, Leftover Salmon, The Warren Treaty, The Steel Drivers, Sam Bush, Red Cobb, Stephen Wilson Jr., Asleep at the Wheel, and more. Join us on April 24th through the 27th in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Visit merlefest.org for the full lineup to volunteer or purchase tickets.
All right, good morning. It is 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, 5 after 9. And ladies and gentlemen, first of all, welcome back, April Nesbit in the studio of the stars. There she is.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And if you still got that queued up,
Oh, I can. Sure. Hold on. Let me get my phone up.
this is.
Did you pick it?
I did not.
Okay.
There it is.
That eye of the tiger? There you go.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio for the first time this year.
They're looking for you.
It's Statesville City Manager Ron. Let's see though. He has to have a nickname. Ron the Rod Smith.
Ron the Hammer.
Ron the Hammer Smith. There you are. Okay, fine.
I play Super Smash Brothers with my boys, and it's the male thing to do at our house.
That's right.
And I like this little character named Rob. He's
Oh.
a robot, so you can call me Rob.
All right.
Okay,
You wait just
better than G Daddy, I guess.
I have to say, do you?
There's a story there. You'll have to hear that one day.
Okay.
Is that an off-air story?
I do like Rob though. You should have at the introduction of the next council meeting. Rob Smith is in here.
So can I ask him?
Yeah.
Where you been?
I have been busy.
Avoiding us.
I know.
I have been busy.
Don't you
Don't
know,
know
he's
why.
the head bean counter and the city manager?
Still?
Yes.
Still no CFO? Here.
Still waiting for
Got
you.
an application.
He does.
But I'm
He'll do your taxes.
But I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm getting better at it. So yeah,
That's tough.
maybe when they fire me as the city manager, I'll go into that.
So are you getting both paid?
No.
That's not
Are
right.
you kidding?
That's not right. I mean, he's doing two jobs.
I know, but that's just because he's a city kind of guy.
Where's Costi?
He's
Get
in
Costi on the phone.
It's like you don't want him to do taxes. No. Everybody got quiet on that one. Okay, it's okay. Costi is very beloved and wonderful. His wife is better, but it's okay. So anyway, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Glad
Sorry,
you're here.
I haven't been here.
That's all right. You've been
We've
a
missed you.
busy person. Plus all those emails you got last time you were here. It's okay. Speaking of that, though, before we get into it,
You tapped into his email?
well, no, I was looking.
Somebody needs an answer.
Well, it was the does your job require a high tolerance for being yelled at, or the spring digital cleaning? The average American has 1,044 unread emaels.
That's low for you.
You get that daily, right?
See, we're starting off.
I'm not going to say anything.
So do you do what I do? I use my email. I just leave them in my inbox, and that way I can search on them. If somebody says, "Hey, I sent you an email, 2 months ago," I just search for it. Yeah, I don't delete anything.
He has a special place for my emails.
Well, don't Josh.
File 13.
Yeah,
Unread.
yeah.
Or what's the one that says check here if you want them all read, or check here if you want them unread. Anyway,
Well,
all
you
right.
know I tend to know what's important or what needs to be dealt with.
Yes.
And those are the ones I make sure to get
Sure.
to. And then, like April's, I get to when I need to.
What?
She
Well,
just picks
the
up the
trouble
phone and
is-
calls.
Do you see how I'm treated in the city now?
Do
Do
what?
you see how I'm treated now?
I know,
It's pitiful,
Bled.
isn't it?
So now we
Bled.
understand it's not us that he's avoiding; it's April. That he's avoiding.
Well, to put it in perspective, I'm sitting there at about 8:30 on the phone, and I'm talking about our budget. Right now is the most important thing I'm working on, and April's in my door with her tapping her foot really loud.
We got to
I don't know
go.
who
Come
I'm
on.
talking to.
It's amazing because I was going to say since he's up on the third floor, it's like, hey.
No,
So
I
anyway.
had to put a stop to because Matthew thought that was real entertaining. To stomp on the floors.
Stairs were
Yeah.
loud. Yes.
Those stairs are. I don't know what you can do about them, but it's a hysterical building.
Yeah,
So
they're 140 years old.
I
30
guess they
years old.
deserve to creak. So do you want to start first with what's going on?
Well, we're looking for some volunteers from the ETJ. And if you don't know what the ETJ is, that's
you.
anything outside the city limits that falls into our planning and zoning. And we need some volunteers for the Board of Adjustment and the Planning Board. So please, if you are interested, we desperately need some volunteers. And what it is you apply through the city. We send it to the Iredell County Board of Commissioners, and they'll vote on it, approve it, and then you'll be appointed to the board. So it's once a month. It's not a bad gig. You get to make some decisions and give city council some advice. It's not really
Need any qualifications?
not really. I
No.
don't
You just
think.
have to live in the ETJ.
Yeah, live in the
Okay.
ETJ. That's it. I mean, and then
Extraterritorial.
Jurisdiction.
Thank you.
Yes.
That was a word. Okay.
And is that a paid position?
I think the planning board gets paid. Am I wrong? I'm not sure.
I believe
It's a really small.
Her key word
I'm just saying,
was
that's what people are going to
volunteer.
ask.
Yes, I mean, I don't think Board
Well,
of
her-
Adjustment, and the Board of Adjustment only meets as needed. They do not meet every month. It's just when we have a variance request.
So how do you know if you're in the ETJ?
Well, we can look it up for you. I
Okay.
mean, you do not pay city taxes, but you would be in, do you know how many miles outside it is?
It depends.
Yeah, so if you call us, we can look it up for you.
Basically, if you have had a zoning issue that you have felt that you had no representation to have a say in because you're not in the city limits, you're in the ETJ.
Okay.
It's kind of a wonky kind of arrangement.
If you walk out your door and you see a sign that says Statesville City Limit, you're probably in the ETJ.
That's right.
Yes.
But
we have a list of addresses. I actually had that pulled from GIS, and you may get a letter in the mail asking you to volunteer.
How many people do you need?
I think we need two for planning board and one for Board of Adjustment.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking for. And then and if you do apply for planning board, we do have some positions coming available in June for that board. And you would be put in for that as well for a regular, if you want to be on the the planning board and you're in the city limits and you want to apply, those positions come up in June. But right now we're looking for ETJ members. We desperately need those.
All right. This gets you invited to April's annual Christmas party. So sign up now.
There's always going to be something.
But the biggest thing this week is Arbor Day celebration.
Yes.
That is Saturday. We are excited. We're going to be giving away trees. We're going to have lots of vendors out there. We're going to have Touch a Truck. The ARF truck will make its big debut
There you
out
go.
there.
Yeah.
It is a big yellow truck.
Are they letting you drive it?
They won't even let me in the
No.
truck. I think the tires come up to my weight. I mean, the thing is really, really, that truck is huge. So they're going to let you crawl around in it, look at it. I mean, we'll have other trucks there as well. Kids love the touch a truck part, but also we're including Earth Day with it, trying to put some initiative in with that as well. So there'll be vendors. I think they're going to do some tree climbing demos and things like that. So I said, my kid doesn't need a demo for that, but
Does everybody get a tree?
yeah, I mean, if you get there in time, I think we're giving away 400 trees,
Cool.
saplings. Yes. Yep. Very nice.
The trash bash is not until the end of the month.
Right. Trash bash is coming up.
Because that was the big one. I was.
Yeah, we'd love for you to join us for Trash Bash. We're looking for volunteers. It's a community initiative. We have about 25 city volunteers that are going to be out there. We need the community though. We can't do it all. Just going around the streets, picking up trash, making Statesville beautiful.
Do we get a little stick?
We'll figure something out. We've
Okay.
got
They're
gloves,
the little-
vests. We got
Oh, the little
grabbers.
grabby things.
Yeah, no weapons of any sort.
Well, that's
didn't
something we get a lot of complaints about, is like, our streets are dirty, there's a lot of trash around. And, it's not always on the city to do everything. I mean, you got to have citizen participation in
Right.
certain things. You got to have skin in the game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this is
Right.
partly about. because
Yes.
We can't get everything.
I've never gotten that impression that Statesville's dirty. I never. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised to hear that.
I think a lot of it is when people pull off interstates, people
Yeah.
they throw things
Yeah.
out.
Right.
We see a lot there. But I mean, I'm with you. I don't feel like it is
Yeah.
either, but we'll have 8 locations. You sign up online. You can go through the city website, statesvillennc.net. Under the quick links, you'll see Trash Bash. It'll give you all the information. You get to pick which location you want to volunteer at. If it's full, we'll put you in your alternate
Right.
location. That
Do
you
you
choose.
get a vest?
Yes, of course you do.
Cool.
It has City of Statesville on it too.
Nice.
You get to keep it.
You don't get to keep it.
Oh,
no.
see.
Forget it.
We have to have it for next time. I want to give out a shout out to
He's
the
doing a
Crosby.
budget. He can just add some new vests.
We'll add a penny to the tax rate. And we'll cover it. Is that worth
Just
it
because
to you?
Jeff wanted the vest,
That's right.
I have an extra vest in the car. I'll bring it back to him.
Okay.
Appreciate
Does it
this.
say does it say prison on it?
That's right.
It's gonna have a number on it for sure.
Inmate working.
I want to give a shout out to the Crosby Scholars. They
Ah.
they adopted Hartness Road. They went out last Saturday and they cleaned the whole road. Give a shout out to that whole group. They did a great job.
They were helping with the pancake day the other day too. They were helping open doors
Yes.
and stuff.
So they sent some pictures and we're very proud of them for the work they did. But they did adopt a street. And if you want to do that, you can clean up a street year round.
Hartness Road's a pretty long street
Mhm.
and a well-traveled street.
It is.
So you have to be extra
Yes.
careful that you're going through there. So the Pancake Day really wasn't a City of Statesville thing, but it helped out the Boys and Girls Club.
We had a lot of people over there. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we had someone to donate tickets to the city. So a lot of people got to go eat. And then a lot of the city workers actually paid for tickets and went over. So I know Costi was there flipping pancakes. Jeff was there flipping pancakes.
Somebody was there flipping pancakes, but they brought in all these culinary students, and
Yes.
and they didn't get to flip pancakes.
I was very
They were
disappointed.
just like,
He was flipping sausage instead.
Yeah, he was.
That's like, oh,
It was okay.
I was very
We're gonna have to
upset.
talk to them about that next
I,
year.
well, and Brady says, oh, we didn't know they were coming. How did you not know 47 kids weren't coming? Come on. That's all I wanted to do was flip pancake. I had my spatula in my back pocket.
Did you bring a special spatula?
I did. Yes, I know.
Aw.
I was ready. I was ready. But no, it was great. I mean, those kids were amazing.
Was there a
Oh,
fight
yeah.
over the toppings and additions this year, like the chocolate chips?
Oh,
and
they had
stuff?
everything. They had blueberries, strawberries,
Last year, everyone
chocolate
was
chips.
fighting over the stuff.
Really?
To add to things.
That was
See, they had that on the right side, but they sent us to the left side.
They did. They sent us all the way down the other end, and there was the Petrio sitting right over there with all that stuff. And we were like, what? So anyway,
But they had Costi and I were on the same grill, and
oh,
I know, not good.
Was he making his Mickey Mouse?
Yes, he was. Well, so the funny thing is, the kids are there, and they're like, no, we got everything. We got everything. Just here, you handle the sausage, and Costi got to refill the hoppers. 9:30. The kids are supposed to stay till 10 o'clock. 9:30. The kid goes, we're taking a break. You're what?
We're out.
You've been here since 8:30. So Costi and I finally we took over the grill at 9:30.
All right.
So yes, the
So
Mickey
you
Mouse
did flip a
pancakes
few
came out.
pancakes.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
You
I
did
did.
flip a few.
I did flip a few.
Got a question. What is the process to adopt a street within the city limits?
So you just go online. We have an application you fill out. We have a list of available streets. You pick the street. We'll make a sign in your honor, and you're supposed to clean it up 2 to 3 times a year.
So you don't have to necessarily live on that street.
No,
Just
you can
pick a street.
We have a list of streets on the website. You can go under Public Works and go to Adopt a Street, and we have the whole process on there.
I'm dictating the street. Come on, man. This, of course, is from Pickle Jack.
I'm just saying.
I would figure you would pick Greenbrier or 64. Can you take a
section of the road?
A federal highway?
If you would like an NCDOT street, then you have to go to DOT to adopt those roads.
How about Interstate 40?
Mr. Buck, I think we should get to Mr. Smith.
Yes.
He's not.
You
gonna,
have lots of questions.
we may
for
not
him.
see him again for 3-4
The way
years.
it's going
Okay,
now,
fine.
I might just get up and leave.
I've been waiting on it, honestly. I mean,
But you're so much fun. We just
Am
can't-
I?
Yeah.
Let me talk. You don't know.
Well, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the letdown of the show, here's Rob Smith.
Rob. Just call me Rob.
No,
So
it's
what's the
Ron
burning
Smith.
question for today?
Oh, you didn't tell me there's a burning question.
I don't think there is one, except I guess you're working on budget.
Yeah.
Leave that
Okay.
right
So,
there.
so do
that's the end of
you
that.
fight with yourself? I mean, right? You're the finance guy, and then you're the city manager.
That's a good question because I think I'm more in a general year, I'm probably more like a finance guy anyway when it comes to the budget. So, we're not so big that I don't get real involved. I mean, I look at every line item, and a lot of managers will wait and get the whole thing and look at it in totality, but I just can't come to do that.
Right.
And so, so it's not been a big stretch. So it's not been bad, but actually we're in a good spot right now. The city's growth has been real helpful for us. I think the department heads in particular, they know my style, what I'm looking for. I know their requests generally. So we've worked together long enough that I think everybody's real realistic on what they want. Council was good given their their priorities. So we're just trying to fill those out where we can. And I mean, I feel pretty confident that I feel so good right now that I think something's going to happen. I really do. I told Cynthia, who's our assistant finance director now, that said, this is too good. So we'll see where it goes.
Unfortunately, here lately, we've had a bunch of sinkhole things coming back up again. What's the deal with that?
Well, we have an old system.
So during Streetscape, none of that. Those are off Streetscape.
Yeah, they're off Streetscape. We've had some on the northern and southern ends of the Streetscape that have popped up in the last 6 or 7 years. But the way that I look at it is this: Statesville's a pretty old city. We've got old infrastructure. You maintain it. It's one of those things. It's not a lack of preventative maintenance, but it's more of it's under the ground, or in the ground, and it's hard to know what it is until you go looking for it. So we've got a couple of projects, sewer and stormwater, that we're proactively looking for problems. But the problem is when you start looking for them, you're going to find them, and then you have to pay for them to fix them. But the sinkholes have been various reasons, but it's basically old stormwater system. In this case, old sewer lines, and over time, they start to fail, and that causes these sinkholes. It brought up an interesting discussion with our budget retreat, in that we've got to really start budgeting a lot more money for these emergency fixes, because in our stormwater program, the money that everybody pays goes to lots of different projects, but not really fixing sinkholes. Now it's going to have to, I don't think that was really quite calculated in the way it should have been back 5 years ago when we put it in place. But we just didn't know what we didn't know. It was a brand new program. But we're putting in at least $200,000 a year additional to hit these sinkholes, because they're going to keep coming. I told the council the other night, expect them, because the systems are like the trees around town. You notice a lot of trees are coming down. Well, they were all planted at the same time, right? So they're going to fail or die at the same time, and the same with pipes that are in the ground.
Are people understanding about I know the big tree, and there was a nice article and all this stuff about the big old oak tree. It was oak,
Behind
right?
the Civic Center,
At the
yes.
Civic Center.
Willow Oak, wasn't
Did you get people understand?
I don't know.
They understood once we explained what was wrong.
yeah.
Once
Yeah.
we gave them the explanation of the arborist and said what they had been monitoring for years, it was just, it's unsafe. I mean, and at some point you have to take it down. I mean, it's unfortunate.
And according to Costi, and I think Chap Johnson said this too.
It was planted when Jap was a child.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I think that when those are the only two that were there when the Civic Center was built. I think they
Mhm.
knew about it back then, that eventually it was going to have to come down. There were issues with it 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So they knew that. But a lot of times, and it brings up a good question, Billy. A lot of things we do, people don't understand, and you can't explain every single thing. And we get criticized on in social media, which is why I don't even follow social media. but
Let's look.
go for it. But so we do a lot of things, but you have to. I mean, we don't do them just to do them. There are usually pretty significant reasons.
And yes, if a tree has an orange X, it's coming down.
Well, I've seen
That's-
those a couple of times
yes.
on our sidewalks,
Mhm.
just anywhere down around, especially the sidewalks that are like,
And a lot of them are the willow oak. That's
Is
the
it?
one that we called them pin oaks when I grew up.
Yeah.
That's what we called them.
Oh,
All the
okay.
pin oaks. Yes.
Yeah.
The little skinny leaves. But
Mhm.
yes, most of the trees, that's the ones that are coming down. They're aged out.
Yeah, and if you talk to Sean, our arborist, think about those big willow oaks, their roots get into the street. So
Oh,
and anytime
yes.
a car hits the roots, or if they get cut, they're susceptible to root rot, and root rot is what kills
Yes,
a lot of
that's
those
what killed them.
trees. So that's why they're all happening.
Did you really want to talk about trees? What did you really want to talk about?
no, that was it.
You're looking at me funny.
Well, as you was talking about root rot.
Mhm.
Anyway, his
You know
anniversary
Lee
is
better than Avalon.
Friday.
Come on now.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Bless her
And he
heart, like I said.
He almost forgot this morning.
40, how many years?
4.
44 years.
Mm.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's
That's
great.
amazing.
So
What, somebody could stay with me for that long? Is that what you're saying?
no, how much longer?
Well,
Downtown, of course, it's extremely important, and I think it's been explained several times by over the years. People have like, why are y'all paying attention to downtown? Statesville's much bigger than that, and it is. But I do want to ask about, and actually, this was a question my lovely wife had on our way up the interstate the other day. That we see all these warehouse buildings being built,
Mm.
and those aren't the city of. That's not a city. Those are private individuals building these things, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "They're all warehouses. What about factories? Do we have any factories? Everything's a warehouse." And I'm like, "I'm sure there are factories. Are there?"
Oh yeah, there
Okay.
are plenty, and your wife brings up a really good question. So when we came out of the pandemic, through the pandemic and then coming out of the pandemic, everybody thought this was the new normal. Shopping online and doing all this stuff virtually or electronically. So these distribution centers just started popping up, and the ones that have been built so far, that's only the tip of the iceberg. However, they've slowed them down. The habits changed for a time. I don't think they're permanent. And so when we talk to the EDC, they're transitioning and seeing a transition from distribution to manufacturing again, and things of that more traditional, industrial, rather than just the distribution centers.
Yeah. But they're so huge.
They are big, but what they'll do when they build these buildings, they're done in a way that you can partition them. So you can take pieces and then you can upfit it to what you need. So they're to an industrial standard.
Mm-hmm. So those 1 million square foot doesn't necessarily mean you have to put 1 million square feet of whatever your product
That's
is. in there.
correct, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. What was the other one there? But we do have manufacturing. We still have Sherwin-Williams being built.
Yes.
And there was a couple of more.
Well, Doosan Bobcat did a big
Oh,
expansion
yeah.
a couple years ago.
Yep.
We still have Denso. Put me on the spot as far as manufacturing, but I mean,
But,
we're
yeah.
a strong manufacturing and industrial city.
Do we know what the two buildings over there off of 70, right there at 77 and 40, what those are going to be? Jane Sowers area?
No.
Any idea?
No. I'd love to see a little more movement
He would
on them. The one
that's
been-
taken like 5 years, it
Yeah,
seems like.
yeah.
It's Project Dooselberry and Project Early Worm.
The one at Jane Sowers in 77 now does have, I don't know if it's fully occupied. They run together for me too. I think they have somebody going into that.
Okay.
That building. So it's not
What
vacant.
road is that where
Crawford Road.
Hexpole, all the-
Crawford.
That's Crawford Road. Yeah.
So all that road work out there, I know they had to expand, they had to
Mhm.
do all the road work for it, sorry.
That's
Could that have been part of the delay? I mean, getting some of that done, does that stop them? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It could, because they were the folks at North Point who built that building on Jane Sowers and Crawford and 77. That's who's doing the
Okay.
improvements. So I don't know but I don't know that would have slowed them down, because it takes 18 months or so to build one of those buildings.
So, so all that's underway, and like you said, it kind of slowed down. But are we still? It may have slowed down, but is the push still coming up out of Mecklenburg? Are we still?
Absolutely.
It is
absolutely. It's yeah. I mean, it has slowed down, and I'm curious to see what the recent economic changes, what kind of impact that's going to have. But it's not slowed down so much that that we're feeling any concerns about it. There are so many projects. You get to a certain point when the developers, especially on residential, they get to a point of no return, basically. So they got to keep rolling. And in a call that I was on a few weeks ago with the Metro Mayors Coalition, I want to say that in North Carolina, they say we still have a deficit of about 750,000 homes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
And if you think about,
and they're all going to be here.
Yes and no,
Oh.
because think about it. Where's the growth happening? Growth's happening in the Charlotte region, the Raleigh region, and the triangle or the triad. So we're one of the three
part of that
areas.
group.
Yeah. So it just stands to reason that we're going to get more push for housing.
Yeah. Well, great. What did you bring to tell us about? Because you have a piece of paper.
Oh, this was just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah. So I've been doing, don't know really how we got started on it, but I've been doing a manager's update at the end of our first meeting of the month. I gotta always remember. So I just get up and I'll give the council kind of an overview of some of the big things going on. We put them on the website. This is just more to say, if people want to know kind of big projects that are moving, go to our website and you can find these. And it's all, it's not everything.
Right.
But
Can't divulge everything.
Well,
we also have a page on the website called Major Projects.
Yes.
It's under our government tab, and you can see all the big projects that are going on right now and get updates on those as well.
April hates it when I travel, because when I travel,
He comes up with more things for me to do. He has
Yeah.
nothing to think about. But what can I make April
no,
do
well,
next?
I mean, I'll go somewhere, and then I guess I'm a government nerd or whatever, but I'll look up the city or the cities around or whatever,
Right.
that maybe something looks interesting, and I always come back. Can we do this? And,
Look at this page on this website.
So
I like this. Can you do that?
but I was we went to Florida a while back, and I went through this one city, or we were near one city, and I started looking at their projects page, and it was like they just identified everything, and I thought, well, and it's on GIS, so you can look at it and then you can get information about it. And April was kind enough and capable enough to put it all together.
Well, that's why you get the big
You do
bucks.
not want Ron to travel for sure.
Well, that's great. So it sounds like we're pushing ahead.
Oh yeah,
Everything's-
I mean, Billy, it's easy for me to say this, but we're working at a real high level now at the city, not because of me, but because of the people around me. We've got projects going. We're being proactive. The council's recognizing that we need to do that. We're hitting the projects that we need to, that our problems like a sinkhole. And I think that our service provision is really, really high right now. Not everybody's going to agree with that, because if you've got some small or big issue that we haven't handled, if we don't know about it, we can't handle it. But in general, we've got a great group, and I'm real proud to be working with them.
Fire department, police department, all the agencies. moving forward strong.
Absolutely.
I know the
Absolutely.
fire department's been in the news a lot lately.
Yeah. Yeah. We
because
just,
of
we
all
just
that
sent
stuff.
4 or 8, we've sent 8 firefighters, and captains and lieutenants to Polk County to help with the wildfires there. The police had assisted with Helene, and electric does a lot of that as well. I don't think we've sent anybody recently from electric that I can remember. They probably went out for Helene.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
So, but yeah, I mean, police department, they're basically at full staff, which when I came
Which is
here,
amazing.
yeah, I mean, and it still fluctuates. We still hire. I mean, there's rotations, but we keep people in BLET basically to fill roles that are open.
There's always some kind of turnover in that kind of agency.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But in general, Chief Only has done an outstanding job, with that. We're putting out more and more cameras in the community. You see them
I was gonna
around.
say that was
Yeah.
one thing that council approved that has been an amazing.
Oh yeah.
Billy was
for
just talking about the cameras.
Verkada cameras.
Yeah,
Verkada cameras.
Verkada.
Yeah.
It's something you put on this cheese. Fine. But anyway, it's the cameras that capture and you can follow them wherever they go, which is
Well, we
really
also
cool.
have the license plate reader cameras as well.
Yeah.
So they have been a godsend to the police department. It's amazing.
Game changer.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Love to have access to that.
And hopefully we'll have some in some of the parks after this budget.
Mm.
So we are continuing to add those because, like you said, game changer.
Okay.
I have to say, I was looking at the place that you were talking about on the website with the different areas that y'all are doing the progress stuff. And it actually tells you, if you click on them, the estimated cost, where the budget, what budget it's coming out of, like
do
estimated
that?
completion time. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's all about
You
accountability.
kept saying you didn't know anything about computers.
The hardest part of my job is getting the information that I need from others. So,
Oh.
Ron will tell you.
Are
that's
the
my
others
biggest thing
sitting
is
in this room, or
our own?
No, it's
our
not
own
him.
others.
It's you have people over projects. It's tough.
Yeah.
People are busy. I mean, and you have to stop and say, "Oh, what does she want now?" I mean, because I'm always asking questions, and that's what I have to do. I have to try to get stuff out of them.
And I don't hear it like I used to, but I used to always hear about, government workers, bad, lazy, 5 people around a hole, one
Right,
person's
right.
digging. That's not true.
Yeah.
It is not true. We have extremely hard
Yes, we
working
do.
people. We've got, people working on 2 projects, $40-50 million worth of investment. It's not easy. And road paving projects, I mean, this is difficult stuff, and the people that are doing it are doing a great job, and showing people those projects and what we're working on is important. So when you want to know what we're doing, it takes 5 minutes to get to what it is.
Very good, sir. Thank
Seeing
you.
the updated pictures of the terminal.
Oh,
at the
yes, I
airport.
saw that. Fergie sends them all the time. So anyway, thank you, ma'am.
Fergie got his Facebook right stripped, so he can't post anything. So that's why he sent you pictures.
Facebook right strip because of something he posted for City of Statesville, or because
Well,
of Facebook?
I don't want to hear
I
it.
just took it over.
Oh, you took it over. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
That's it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
You're welcome.
It's our ways, and thank you, Mr. Smith.
You're also welcome.
They're not related, although they look so much alike. And thank you, Paramedic Ron.
Thanks, sir.
All right. It's 21
Thank you,
minutes.
April.
Thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
April.
that.
21 minutes till 10 o'clock.
Ryan Scott's at Randy Marion Chevy in Statesville. And what are you doing now?
I tell you, we got the deals going on. Typical Randy Marion fashion. King of Price 2024. Brand new Chevrolet Malibu LT starting at $19,988. $19,988. Brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
At Banner Truck, we are proud that we've been serving our customers since 1996. Our pharmacy offers a personalized customer service experience you expect from a locally owned store. To help you with your prescriptions, we offer local area delivery right to your door. You can call in your prescription refill order, or better yet, use the convenient refill button on our website at bannerdrug.com. Banner Drug, with 2 locations in Statesville, the corner of Greenbrier and Highway 64 East, and 307 North Center Street downtown, and 111 West Memorial Highway in Harmony.
Attention all home decor and comfort lovers. White Sales Home Furnishings and Flooring just received a huge truckload of spring air back support mattresses, and they're on sale now. All sizes and firmness levels available at unbeatable prices. Plus, we've got a massive selection of home furnishings, including sofas, recliners, tables, and more at spectacular savings. And that's not all. When you're ready to give your floors a makeover, we've got the best selection of carpet, hardwood, laminates, and more. Hurry in today to shop our incredible deals and revamp your home in style. White Sales, 583 Turnersburg Highway, Statesville.
All righty, good
since
morning.
1970
I'm sorry, 20 minutes until 10 o'clock. 20 minutes till 10, and he has been sitting there waiting in the wings because he knew what was important, and that is to get the report on what's going on with the Charlotte Checkers, ready for the playoffs. Are getting
Hey guys,
close.
how are you?
Okay, TJ, Charlotte out there this morning. So tell us all about the Checkers coming up. We got 2 more home games.
Yeah, that's right. The regular season is winding down. We've got our final 2 home games coming up this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, a couple of matinee games. And it's been a very successful season. The team has already clinched their spot in the postseason. And as of right now, they can do no worse than 4th place in the division, with the division title still well within reach. So these final 5 games are definitely going to mean something here, and especially these 2 home games, because there's nothing like Bojangles Coliseum and getting a full crowd there to really kind of get this team and kick them into gear. And they get some big wins at home. That'll be really huge for their success going forward.
Absolutely. And so I had my mic turned off. I don't know why, but I did. Anyway, so we've got, I guess maybe what's the chances? You say, they're the 4th no matter what, but what's the chances of coming out on top with this thing?
Right now, they are behind. They're chasing Hershey. They both have the same amount of games left to play, 5 apiece. The Checkers would need to earn what they call, it's called a magic number. And right now, the Checkers' magic number is 9 to clinch the division. So that means any game that the Checkers win, if they win, let's say Saturday, their magic number would go down from 9 to 7. And any game that Hershey loses would also shrink that number. So on Saturday, if the Checkers win and Hershey loses, that's a 4-point swing. All of a sudden, the Checkers' magic number is just 5.
Wow.
And then the Checkers will play on Sunday. They will have the chance to maybe bring it down to 3 if all goes well this weekend. Hershey does play on Friday. They have Friday-Saturday games, and the Checkers have Saturday-Sunday games. So it could be by the end of the weekend, if everything goes well, if Hershey loses both of their games and Charlotte wins both of their games, the Checkers could have a magic number to clinch the division of just 1 point, which would mean their very next win or the very next Hershey loss in their final 3 games of the year could clinch the division for Charlotte.
Wow, that's some great mathematics you did there. So that's exciting and thrilling. So the next 2 nights, run it by us again. Is when and when?
So we've got Saturday at 4 o'clock. That is our 811 night. We're advertising $11 tickets thanks to our friends at Piedmont Natural Gas. So charlottecheckers.com is a place to go to get those. And then on Sunday for our final regular season home game of the year, it's our Fan Appreciation Day presented by Novant Health. We're giving away a Trevor Carrick bobblehead doll to the first handful of fans who make their way through the doors on Sunday for that 1 o'clock game. Plus, it's also another Fairfield and Suites family night, so you can get 40% off tickets 4 or more when you purchase online at charlottecheckers.com. It's also Chubby's birthday, so we're going to have a lot of mascots in the house, a lot of family fun for the kids and everything going on for that final regular season game on Sunday. So it's Saturday at 4 o'clock and Sunday at 1 o'clock, both games against the Utica Comets.
Sounds great. Well, TJ, looking forward to your calling of the games coming up this weekend. and all the other good things that's coming up for the Checkers.
Awesome, Billy. Thanks so much for having me, and we'll see you all this weekend.
Sounds great. All right. It's 15 minutes till 10 o'clock now, 9:45 at 550 92.9 WAME. Finally, common sense in banking. What's good for the customer is good for the community. And what's good for the community is good for the bank. It's that simple. We don't know why big banks don't get it. Plenty of local people do, though, as Blue Harbor Bank has grown so much with accounts, customers, and deposits. We're nipping right at the heels of those financial giants. Join us today, blueharborbank.com. Family tradition. There's old Bo Cephas having a hard time over there.
I about knocked myself out. with
It's
the
amazing. You do.
headphones.
There are some headphones that they're so tight that boy, they'll bloody your nose if they let go.
These about did.
That's it. So a reminder here, this week, and now it was all rainy and messy, so I imagine they didn't do anything yesterday, but today they're taking all the old wreaths and stuff off of Oakwood and Belmont cemeteries. Supposed to be doing it all this week. I don't know the schedule, but if you still have stuff out there that,
I'm surprised April didn't say anything about that.
well, she
usually does.
She has other things on her mind. Plus, we went off.
You got her distracted.
It wasn't me. It was the Smith over here. Not that Smith, but that Smith. So just always remember on your cemetery, I guess plot's a
Cemetery
terrible
plots.
word. On your cemetery, on your grave, wire, metal, brick, stone, wooden stakes, bird feeders, candles, solar lights, wind chimes, concrete statues, and so forth are prohibited at the cemeteries.
It's hard. It's hard for them to get around all that and keep it looking pretty.
The Idaho County Health Department has got a big celebration coming up on Wednesday. It's Your Health, Our Mission. It's an open house over at the Health Center from 4 till 7 p.m. So you want to be a part of that. And then, of course, she did mention Touch a Truck on the Arbor Day celebration. That's Saturday over here at the soccer complex. So keep that in mind. Arbor Day is always a lot of fun, and you get a free tree. Then Billy came in, let's see, I guess it was Monday, yesterday, or maybe it was Friday. I can't remember. Anyway, he came by, and there's a fundraiser at the Ruatan Clubs, the Cool Spring Ruatan Clubs College Scholarship Project. That's Saturday. You can pick up at 5:00 for all these wonderful chickens that they're cooking up, and you get all the other stuff that goes with it. That's at 1414 Old Moxville Road. The Exchange Club has got their Cars for Kids, and that's going to be at the Career Academy in Troutman. They're on Old Murdoch Road. So if you're interested in the cars, it's for the Exchange Club. It's now Pharos.
He came last Monday.
Yep. And so they got that going on this week. This Saturday, Stony Point Fire Department has their drive-through barbecue chicken. It's from 1 p.m. until it's sold out. They sell out in like an instant.
Right.
So be over there and get in line well before 1:00. So that's Saturday in Stony Point. And the Wave Church is having their yard sale coming up on Saturday once again. This is they've done it. They did it last Saturday, going to do it again this Saturday. They got hot dogs and other good stuff out there for the Wave. And that's on 135 Village Point Drive, which is just off Highway 90, right there that would be West Luray.
Okay.
East Scotts, West Luray.
East Scotts.
Somewhere in that vicinity. That's it. So lots of things coming up this week. We'll try to keep you up to date. Thank you, Paramedic Ron.
Thank you for having me. Sorry I was late this morning.
That's okay. Hey, you've made up for it with all the stuff you did today. We had lots of stuff there on the videos this morning. All right. 7 minutes away from 10 o'clock, 7 minutes away from the swap shop. Finally, common sense in banking. What's good for the customer is good for the community. And what's good for the community is good for the bank. It's that simple. We don't know why big banks don't get it. Plenty of local people do, though. As Blue Harbor Bank has grown so much with accounts, customers, and deposits, we're nipping right at the heels of those financial giants. Join us today, blueharborbank.com. Hey, buzz on over to Fort Dobbs Hardware for Spring Chats. You got question about bees? Well, join us for a bee chat question and answer with commercial beekeeper Dickie Lippard on April 12th from 10 a.m. till 12 noon and get the buzz on all things bees. Then get your garden growing with tips from Melvin York from Daddy Pete Farms at our In the Garden question and answer session. That'll be on April 18th from 2 till 4 p.m. Both events are absolutely free, but spots are limited. Call to pre-register now. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook for updates on these and other exciting events at Fort Dobbs Hardware. PT Marvels is a unique event venue hosting birthday parties, ghillie ball, magic shows, family game nights, private events, and more. PT Marvels is moving to the perfect venue to host all of your fun-filled gatherings. The new address is 316 Sharon School Road, right here in Statesville. Join them soon at the new location and see why we love the Murder by Magic Mystery Dinner Night. The calendar is open and you can make your reservations now by visiting ptmarvels.com. Stay connected with PT Marvels by visiting them on Facebook.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space. That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, I choose Iredell for my health care. Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Okay, so our good buddy Mike sent in, and G4G, that's Grilling for God, which, by the way, was at doing pancakes.
Yeah, they're cooking some awesome sausage last week.
That's right. And it was a good idea to cook sausage outside.
Yes.
Because I think it smoked up the Civic Center last time.
Yes. The smell of the pancakes was enough inside, but it didn't smell sausage as well.
Sausage was great. Anyway, G4G is serving our neighbors in need at Front Street Baptist Church, and that's going to be this Saturday. Partner with Front Street Baptist and other community groups to serve the physically and spiritually and praying, and for the West Side community, for the power of Jesus to turn lives around. Amen. So that's going to be Front Street Baptist, which is conveniently located on
Front Street.
How about that? So West Front Street's the place to be Saturday. And it may say, but I don't see it here what time it starts, but it's usually lunchtime because they're out there cooking. So check them out coming up on Saturday over at Front Street Baptist. Good man. Oh, wait, he's typing again.
You're getting more.
He's doing it. Those three little dots that sit down there and go, me, 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 me. Let's see, what else was there? He was telling me Saturday. Yeah, it was the DePitrios, and they were over at the auto auction.
Oh yeah,
they do.
JD's Deli.
They've taken up all of the food over there at the auto auction, which is huge. All right, sounds good. So that's just one extra thing that you can do this weekend. Sounds like a good idea. All right, have a wonderful day.
The great classic country singers are still telling their stories on 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Sometimes it feels like this world's spinning faster than it did in the old days. So naturally we have more natural disasters from the strain of a fast pace. Sunday was a day of rest. Now it's one more day for progress, and we can't slow down.